Ooh.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Kazador's Guide to the Cosmos. I don't know why the thing is not capturing. There it is.
There we go.
Okay, there.
Malware
it
by
Visual.
just detecting stuff. Get out of there. But yes, welcome everybody. We hope you're all having a fantastic start of your weekend.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We're back with another episode of Kazador's Guide to the Cosmos, and we are certainly in it now, storming the tower in the Iron City of Dis to assassinate an Archduke. Probably one of the craziest things, George Lucas indeed. But before we can get into any George Lucas thing, we need to go around the horn and introduce our players, starting with TheropodArt.
Hi, hello, it's me, your boy, TheropodArt. Y'all know where to find me. Blue Sky, Tumblr, for Affinity, all TheropodArt, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. If you have money, you can give it to me, and in return, I will draw you a pretty picture of your desire. The life hack, if you give an artist money, they will draw something for you. It's crazy, I know. Email me or message me on Discord. I'll draw whatever your sick heart wants. I promise streams will start up soon. I haven't been streaming just because all my commissions right now are porn, and I can't stream that on Twitch. So,
Damn.
so I don't wanna.
Just
I'm
pixelate
lazy.
the whole screen.
Yeah, that would actually be a very funny stream. Just
It
like
would.
That'd be really
heavily
funny, actually.
mosaic
Yeah,
censored.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, this might be an untapped market. Anyway.
You joke, but an artist I follow does that.
No,
Whenever they are doing either like commissioned pieces
I'm-
that are not to show on stream, they just like block it with something and they just stream
No.
anyway.
Hey, what's
No,
that huge white blur?
I'm gonna go on a fucking tangent. The reason why mosaic censoring is still a thing with
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Japanese
that's
porn
fine.
is purely for branding reasons. It's purely because
Yup.
Japanese politicians are like, that is distinctly Japanese. It's like it makes the porn unique in their eyes.
Yup.
That's why they do it. Anyway, that's me. That's what I'm doing. Tuesdays,
Incredible.
Vecna, show up for that too. Bye. Fuck.
Excellent.
Right on. Up next, we've got XanillisGrimm.
Hi, when I'm not making culturally targeted porn, you can catch me over on my Blue Sky at XanillisGrimm, where I post everything I do when I do it. But specifically tomorrow, twitch.tv/theunexpectables at 6 p.m. PST, we've got some more Fool's Guild.
Let's go.
40k story I run over on that channel, so you want to see what that's about? Come on over. Then Sunday, twitch.tv/BurnoutVon at around 2:30 p.m. PST. We got some more Those Who Wander. Lovely show run by the lovely Sarah's here. It gothic horror, so if you want some of those vibes, come on over. Then Monday, twitch.tv/XanillisGrimm at 7 p.m. PST. We got some more Stalwart Souls. We are on the final fight of the final part of that story, so if you want to see what that's about, come on over. Then Tuesday, as Sarah mentioned, twitch.tv/DistortionDevil again. At 1 p.m. PST, we got some more Vecna Eve of Ruin. We're deep within the lands of Kryn, so if you want to see some more Dragonlance goodness, then come on over to that. And then Thursday, twitch.tv/MontyGlue at 7 p.m. PST. We are also in the final encounter of that entire debacle. It is a long mega dungeon, sort of dungeon run at the end kind of vibe. So if you want to see what that's all about, level 20 content there as well, come on over. And aside from that, that's me.
Excellent, excellent. Up next, we've got Saris. Where can they find you? What are you up to?
Hello! You can find me all over the internet at Tixdixl. Or sometimes I do things and sometimes I post things. And sometimes I stream. I know. Let's see here what we got going on. As Zan mentioned, Sunday we're over at Burnout Vaughn's channel for some more of Those Who Wander. Please come check it out. The next segment has officially begun and the story is unraveling. Please come. It's a good time. Monday, not entirely sure what we're doing, but you know, sometimes you can find me over at the Amusing Thalia's channel where we have a good time. And then I think that brings us right around to here for another Friday. So that is what I've got going for me this coming week. Thank you for having me.
Excellent, excellent. Up next, we've got the Citric King.
Hi, hello, I'm Citric. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Citric King. Everywhere being mainly Blue Sky and then all of the rest. Broken record here, but just busy, so if you've not seen much of me, you know that's why. But there is stuff in the horizon, there is stuff in the future, just keep an eye out. But for now, that it's all for me.
Right on, right on. And that will bring us around to our wonderful GM, Amusing Thalia.
Hi, I'm Leah. I do have an announcement for everyone, but I'm going to actually do that right before I do the intro. So just as giving everyone a heads up about that. But other than that, you can find me GMing this here now. You can find me on Sundays either playing in Those Who Wander while I'm still guesting there, or running a Suits game, which is Masks the Next Generation, a superhero narrative TTRPG. You can find me on Monday, where hopefully, fingers crossed, if people aren't super busy and everyone isn't super tired, we'll be playing Nier. If not, we'll just be hanging out and doing games with friends. Beyond that, Thursday for more Suits on my channel at Amusing Thalia. And then you can find me poking my head in on other people's streams, like on Wednesdays for some Barotrauma on at Gaius Ghostpaw's channel. And I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you to my players for being here. And thank you for spending your time with us. But nonetheless, I am thankful to spend my time with, and none of us would be here without the generosity and graciousness of our only host, Connor DistortionDevil.
That's me.
He's also handsome.
So I've heard.
I hear he's got a huge schlong, but that's from Zan, so take that with a grain of salt.
Very
He has a
spoonable.
huge beard.
He gives great hugs.
That is
In
true.
bed.
That is true.
Very spoonable.
There can confirm. But yes, when I'm not spooning
And has
Therapod
luxurious
art,
beard.
that is also true. When I'm not spooning Theropod art, you can find me here live every day except Wednesdays and Saturdays. And you're already here right now watching this live on twitch.tv/DistortionDevil. And if you're not, you're probably watching this on youtube.com/DevilsAndDiceRolls or patreon.com/DevilsAndDiceRolls. If you feel like supporting the creative process where I've got some content in the pipeline, just you wait. And if you're on the Patreon, then you've already got access to some of that content, as I've posted the audio track, the vocal track of the next video for you to enjoy the contents of. Also, recently, or rather soon here, I should say, be changing a little bit how the Patreon works, so be on the lookout for that when it happens. I've got more insight on that in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to join if you've linked your Twitch account to your Discord account as well. You get access to a subscriber-only channel in the Discord as well, where you can talk directly to me. Yeah.
Finally.
But other than that, yeah, we got this to get to. But before we can get to that, we need to thank the wonderful people who make this possible.
Yeah, Zen,
including-
you might be Connor's partner, but Thero and I linked beards with him. That's an eternal bond.
That's true.
Zen,
And,
you gotta grow a beard.
We did a Dexter's Lab.
Connor, how was your beard so soft?
Yeah. How is it
Well,
so luxurious?
People are always asking me my secret, how I have such a luxurious facial mane. And my secret is beard sorcery.
Beard sorcery.
That's right. beard sorcery. For all of your beard hygiene care products, I go to beardsorcery.com. It has everything you need to maintain your facial fuzz with a fun fantasy theme. And if you want to have your beard soft, smelling great, and feeling great, then head on over to beardsorcery.com. Use code DistortionDevil and you can save 10% when you shop online. As well, check out Bones Coffee Company. That's right, Bones Coffee Company. For the caffeine lover in your life, Bones Coffee has a wide selection of different delicious varieties of coffee. It comes in pre-grounds, whole beans, K-cups. They've even got canned cold brew. And if that sounds something like it's up your alley, then head on over to bonescoffee.com, use code DistortionDevil, and you can save 10% when you shop online. And I believe Leah had an announcement as well.
Yes, I do. I think this is the best place to put it since bit of a doozy of an announcement, but, and without beating around the bush, this game will be ending in the next 3 sessions. There may be questions, and if anyone has any, you're welcome to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to explain in more detail. But to offer a little insight, there were some decisions made in and out of game that will continue to make this game a little bit more difficult to run than it needs to be. The decision to end the game is a collective one, and by no means should be misconstrued as drama between me or the players or anything interpersonal of any kind. We are all still good friends, we enjoy playing together, and we'll continue to do so, just not in this setting. I will, I want to take a minute or a moment to thank my players for their time, energy, and commitment to the game, and their wonderful characters that brought it to life. I also want to thank you, yes, you, the person who is hearing this, whoever you may be, for the time that you have taken on this journey with us. We all get a limited time on this plane, and I appreciate you for spending some of it with us. And that is really all there is to say about that. With that said, thank you. I may or may not have practiced that in the mirror a few times.
Very well delivered.
To recap where we are in the story. Culminating a grand venture across the stars, our heroes have liberated a Gith sanctuary. They have evaded the forces of hell. They have faced down a demigod. They have traveled across the plains. They have avoided the Eye of Doom, a great rift and tear in reality itself. They sailed the river Styx. They soared down through the river, through the plain of Acheron and the various lower plains across it, and into Avernus, where they have crossed across the fields of war and battle, and now have made their way through secret passages into the city of Dis. Having discovered a plot between various members within Hell, and also Vex's potential origins, the party has now been embroiled in an assassination attempt on Dispater, the Lord of the Second. What consequences from their journey still yet remains to be seen. But nonetheless, should they succeed, the fabric of the cosmos will forever be affected. But now, charging in through the front doors of the Iron Tower of Dis, 2 big doors just swing inward. And you see, kind of lifting its head, almost like a dog, waking up, a large adult red dragon, having blown past the devils in here, the dragon, what you may expect to breathe in and let out a gout of fire, cocks its head curiously at the group of you and scans across you, where, without much insight needed, a look of recognition crosses across its face as its eyes rest on Xoruk. Its head quickly turns over, looking towards something that none of you can see currently further into the room, and then looks back at the group of you. More curiosity on its expression than anything else. We will remain in initiative order, though should you all like to either converse or do anything that is not necessarily in traditional initiative, there is not something actively attacking you at this exact moment. How long that lasts remains to be seen, but nonetheless, we're going to stick with initiative for the sake of keeping things moving. Xoruk, you are up as this dragon turns, recognizes you, and then looks back into the room. What would you like to do?
Kind of looking around. First off, are we supposed to be on a map, or are we more narrative right now?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to bring you to the Iron Tower map.
If I had a gold coin for every time I did that, don't even sweat.
It's so real. It's so real, especially because you can go there, but it doesn't bring the party there, and you're like, God damn it. There you are. Should be there now.
Xoruk will kind of flick the blood or remains from the devils he's already slain and look towards the group. Looks like there's enemies inside. I'll fall behind the rest of you. And he will ready a move action for either Vex or Hakka to take lead.
Alrighty.
Follow them.
I'm going to have you roll an insight check. Just due to the fact that you are a perceptive individual, you would have seen the dragon kind of clock you, look in the room, and then look back to the group. And there's a little bit more to the dragon that you specifically may recognize.
Okay. That does make sense. 23.
You do, in fact, recognize this dragon. It is Radamus's charge or mount. Very often high-ranking admirals or military leaders within the Githyanki Empire have bonded connections with specific dragons that have been sworn to service. This is one of those dragons.
After saying that, he'll look towards the dragon, change his mind, and move bonus action dash in.
Alrighty.
There.
It lowers itself, kind of ready. Move, bonus action, dash. You should be able to get 60 feet. Action, hold to still run.
No, action, we're going to take the dodge action.
Dodge action. It lowers itself kind of in like a readying position, but isn't quite in the like, I am about to fuck you up sense. It seems, again, more curious than anything else. Okay. That is its turn. Rot, you are up next.
Rot will, seeing that Xoruk is not immediately attacking, will follow. Not going to do a full dash, 30 feet up to here. Let's see. Shayla is still active because of the previous encounter, right?
Yes, should be. Mm-hmm. Anything you've had from previous encounter should still be up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
so I think holy weapons on Vex right now still.
Mm-hmm. I believe so. That yes.
This is, I'm going to be casting protection from energy on myself.
Okay. I assume fire. Does fire seem like a good idea? Yeah.
You would think so, and you would be correct.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And with
my bonus action, I don't know if I have something I can do right now. Let me double check. But I think... No, that's a spell casted. No, that's going to be my turn.
Alrighty. Then Hakka, you're up.
All right. Was there any plan about what we were gonna do, or are we just kind of approaching right now?
I believe at the moment you're just kind of approaching, at least as far as anyone's discussed. Also, really quick, Connor, Overseer needs a bump.
Mm-hmm.
But at the moment, like other than what was it that Xoruk said again? Like to the effect of, if you don't remember the exact words.
In effect, he was saying, it doesn't look like they're. It looks like there's more hostiles inside. He'll wait for you and then change his mind and run in.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's been discussed so far.
Oh God.
He seemed to have a stare down with this dragon, and there appears to be beef.
There appears to be beef. Okay. Well, move
Beef,
30 feet.
But the dragon, I will say this: the dragon could have immediately breathed fire at you all, like almost reactively to you entering, and didn't.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Yeah. Hakka in Draconic is going to yell out, "Step aside! We have business here, and we have
Roll
no
an intimidation
time
check.
to trifle with you." All right. Open.
My apologies for interrupting, but
No.
request
That's
stands.
Yeah.
Reaction to madre.
Madre.
God.
Puedo lugar con tu madre.
Oh my God! A 24 from Hakka.
Y no puedes matarme. 24.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Está en la... I'm actually not going to fully go there right now. It's somewhere in the tower.
Afuera.
Afuera, sí, afuera.
Afuera.
You yell that out, and the dragon looks at you, and it narrows its eyes, and like there's no recognition between the two of you, but you can't help but see the dragons that attacked your people, like at the start of this adventure. But nonetheless, it kind of narrows its eyes at you, and being a sorrel yourself, being reptilian, you recognize when a lizard-like face smiles. The scales around its cheek sort of tense a little bit as it seems to like appreciate your gall. Like it almost seems to like straighten up a little bit. Like,
get the fuck out of my way. We got shit to do.
Like it seems very much to like to respond positively to you yelling at it in a funny enough, but whether or not you would expect that it does.
Yeah. Okay. Did that take my action?
I would say no. So the way that this is how generally I run things in regards to this. Generally, doing something like talking does not take your action, and you can just roll a check as normal. If you want to spend either an action or a bonus action, you would get advantage on whatever check you would do. So that's just generally how that works.
Yeah. I don't think there's cause for violence yet, so I'm just gonna dash forward. And and bonus action capability. That's it. That's my turn.
Bonus action capability. Hell yeah. Dodge action, bonus action capability.
Dash. I did.
Dash action, bonus action capability. Just randomly roll a d4 as if you guidanced yourself on your intimidation check.
Okay. 25.
25. Hell yeah.
Sure.
The dragon kind of cocks its head at you a little bit.
Yep.
Gives you an expression.
Yep.
Hakka, that was you. The dragon lowers its head once again and looks once more into the room that you all cannot see. You, Xoruk, would recognize this immediately. You know a creature speaking telepathically to another creature.
Oh shit!
And you know that dragons tend to have telepathic connections with their soul-bounded mounts. It's not an uncommon thing, especially a Gith. But looks back at you, smiles fully now, so the teeth bare. What is your play here? And that's all it says on its turn. It seems to, like, its chest puffs out a little bit, it breathes in, and it very clearly is holding something, but it asks you all that question.
For clarification, it was towards all of us, or towards
Go ahead.
Hakka who spoke?
It seemed mostly directed toward, like, it looked at Hakka, and then looked at you, Xoruk, and then kind of looked past you to the group. Seems to be addressing the group of you, but did acknowledge Hakka and you.
Okay.
So anyone is welcome to answer. You may answer on your turn. Or if anyone would like to answer now, that would just use your talking for the turn. Otherwise, Kazador, you are up. Which makes sense. Captain can now address if he'd like.
This is your captain speaking. All right. Let's see. What should I prepare? You know what? I will do this. Oh, actually, I think I need to touch for this one. Yeah, you know what? I'm honestly not doing much else with my turn. This is just to get in there. I will bonus action, or no, I will use my action to dash. Get up right next to Xoruk. I will place a hand on his back. And I will cast haste.
Hell yeah.
Kazador will look at the dragon as they sort of address the group, and he will stand firm, and in Draconic will reply, what will he reply with?
So in timing, it's
No,
like,
you.
What is your play here? The voice kind of echoes and rings down the hallway. You charge through the doors, flying, kind of landing behind Xoruk as the magic flows into him, and give you the floor.
We aim to shoot through this tower like a spark through oil.
Roll a persuasion check.
I will do this. I don't think I have my forceful presence ability anymore, but I do have quite the persuasion. So here we go.
You know what? For
That's a
this
30.
case,
That's a 30.
I was gonna say,
God.
if that's a 19, I was gonna say for this case, I'll let you roll it with advantage because you're specifically talking to another dragon, right? So I think that would make sense. However, a 30 is by far enough to do it. Looks, kind of nods in acknowledgement, and doesn't seem to do anything immediately. Awesome. Going to Vex's turn.
So, I see that everyone has moved forward at this moment in time.
Indeed.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Let's go.
Yep.
I'm gonna dash. I don't think I can. Can I move? I can't click my token for some weird reason.
Oh, weird. Now you should be able to.
Yay! Thank you. Yep. I already have my dread form up.
This is true.
I think I'm gonna hold on doing anything else. So I think Vex is just gonna kind of like very majestically, very low key, kind of like soldier ready to do their thing, just kind of marches forward, full speed ahead, hammer out, shield ready to go. And then standing between Hakka and Kazador and Xoruk, Vex will look at the dragon, and after Kazador says his cool one-liner about charging through the place, Vex is gonna just bang the hammer up against the shield, in a sort of a agreeance of that, and that'll be turned.
I will give the next persuasion or intimidation check with advantage as a result of your setup.
Let's go.
Cool.
Alrighty. In which case, we are going to now get to the devils and then Zaya. Coming around the corner is a contingent of devils. They get ready in a full phalanx. Oop! Who just this?
Citrix resetting.
Citrix having connection issues, so they're resetting.
Okay, I just didn't see the chat for a second there. Hello again. This group of devils comes around the corner and gets ready into a phalanx position and seems to prepare itself for if you approach. Coming behind them, one of these Cornigons, another one of those horned devils, kind of flaps its wings and then lands on the ground and points its long hooked pitchfork at you. In a language all of you understand, in a tongues of a kind. Lay down your weapons and we will be lenient with the punishment. It is going to spend its turn, or it's going to hold an action as you see at the tip of its pitchfork, a ball of flame begins to form, and a second one flies up and kind of lands on top of this fountain, with resting, and then the pitchfork over one shoulder, and then it lowers the pitchfork so it's just kind of hanging, and it also seems to alight in flames. The two of them are holding. All of them are seemingly holding actions for you all. That is most of their turn. Zaya is going to continue with you all and also going to double dash. Move to here. Is actually, as they get there, is going to, as a bonus action, kick one of these benches over and tuck behind it, almost like cover. Kind of like a half cover situation. That is going to be their turn. Comedically, cartoonishly, if we could hear the as someone is running away, we all hear that from this room. It sounds like almost like half of it, a table gets bumped and some glasses clatter and fall off of it, and someone is moving swiftly in there. That is that. Boo. And those things would also be held. Yeah, there's a bunch of held actions. At the end of all of that, you hear a clatter of armor, clink clink of something moving in heavy armor. Dun 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 dun. Xoruk.
All right. Xoruk kind of looking towards the group. The figures ahead of us, do they look like they're ready to receive a charge?
They are. This group is in a phalanx position. Shields out, spears resting on shields, a militarized position.
Okay. I think Xoruk is going to take a moment. As a bonus action, they're going to cast Zephyr Strike on themselves.
Okay.
Very nice.
And then as an action, they will they'll move in 1, 2, 3. They'll take the dodge action, and then while trying to get in the threatened range of at least the front 3, they'll use their remaining movement to move away to try and provoke their attacks.
Alrighty. First off, I'm gonna roll with the dodge action. I'm just gonna say you take the dodge action initially. You're like getting ready to move out of the way of things. You charge forward, and as you do, both of the Cornigons, both of the Horned Devils, like whip their pitchforks in your direction, and those balls of flame go soaring off towards you. The first one is a 19, and the second one with a 16 and an 18 on the die is a 23.
The 23 will hit, the 21 will not. As a reaction, he will throw a shield out.
Throw a shield out, causing both to miss? Cool.
Yes, correct.
What is the first one is you dodge out of the way. And the second one you block with the shield. What does that look like?
The shield, again, it's one of those, he just doesn't move. He looks at it, and with pure just focus of thought, his will become so made manifest that it's like an invisible wall that's right in front of him before it would hit him.
Almost like a firework hitting a wall, a shower of sparks and streaks of flame arc around Xoruk on the second one after you basically backflip out of the way of the first one. Both the Cornigons like look at each other and then look at you like, what the fuck was that? The group of so the way this works is that the thing that you just walked up to is a horde. This is a very dangerous horde. So they actually do a very good chunk of damage each. And then it's like multiplied by how many there are, how I do horde rules. So it would have been, as you like move up and then try to provoke their attack, it's 50 damage coming at you. Because you're dodging, the damage is halved, so it's 25. What's your armor class right now?
26.
26. So you literally take no damage as the rest of the damage is eaten by your armor class, because that's how Horde functions.
Let's go.
So you literally dodge out of the way of all of it as 5 extremely deadly black iron spears stab out towards you and nimbly, deftly dodge out of them and then hop backwards expertly. Anything else? As you have eaten all of the attacks, yeah.
That he will look back. It's free! Charge in!
May I remind you that your hasted action was the dodge action. Your bonus action was Zephyr Strike, and you still have an action.
Then he's going to try and pull them away. He will dash as his action and get to here because of Zephyr Strike. Try and reveal more of the room. See if there's any more combatants to give his allies a bit more reconnaissance.
Yeah, I will say you absolutely find a bunch more out here. Let me this is actually going to be easier with a rectangle reveal, because I'm just going to reveal the rest of the room. There are things. Looking around the rest of the room, it seems like there is another contingent of guards, like in this far room, that are moving in to kind of guard this halfway, like this choke point here. You see 3 figures. There is a hulking figure in armor, akin to the big one that you fought at the gates of Dis. There is another Diabolist of a kind, either a Cambion or some other half devil that is wielding a staff and seems to be conjuring magic. And there is an Aranes. As you move in, a couple things will happen. This figure is going to move up and engage you as its held action. I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity saving throw with advantage because of your dodge action, and then a couple more attacks are coming at you.
You got it. Understood. Let's see. With advantage. That's a 24.
24. That's a 17.
And we do have Indomitable if that fails.
Then a 20. 24 succeeds, and that's a 17 and a 20. Diabolus didn't want to spend their spell slots if they didn't know that they were going to casting, so it was just a essentially a conjure flame. A blast of flame erupts in the area where you are, and you hop out of the way. And it's good thing that you did, because 2 expertly shot barbed iron tipped arrows sail through the fire where you just were a second ago, as the reverse synergy, the anti-synergy between the Aragnase and the Diabolist caused them both to miss. You notice one last thing, or two final things in this room. As these 3 attack you, you notice at the far end, Meloloraz has booked it to the far end of the room and is attempting to get this door open. The last thing you notice is directly across from you, blade not really pulled out, in resplendent silver armor, and in one hand kind of held aloft a goblet of fine wine, the Githyanki Admiral Radamus, who holds it up to you almost like giving you a cheers sort of motion.
What a fucker. All right. He will mentally connect with the party still further to his south. We have more ahead. Spare your resources. And that'll be his go.
That'll be go. Rot, you're up.
Just because I was dealing with that issue in the background, the dragon is currently attacking us or not?
Seems to not be. You actually even saw Xoruk kind of move through its threat range, and it just kind of like looked at Xoruk as Xoruk ran past. It has not attacked so
You
far.
seeing this shit?
Yeah,
Kazador also directly addressed it.
Kazador addressed it, saying that you were going to blast through the tower. It almost seemed to nod at that. Xoruk deftly dodged all of the attacks from everything in the room as he ate all of the held action aggro. And now it is your turn.
Okay, with everything on, Rod will look at the horde in front of us, and I want to cast Erupting Earth at 4th level.
Erupting Earth at 4th level. Okay. It is an automatic failure from the horde, and they take double damage from an AoE spell.
I want to do it this way because I'm trying to leave a hallway by the side of the column for us to pass, because this is going to turn things into difficult terrain.
Yeah. And you can absolutely do that without hitting Xoruk, because you can kind of put it like right there. Like if you put it 1 down, you'll be able to get it. Yeah, perfect. So that absolutely works. I will let me mark that really quickly on my end, because I can just put this here.
Yeah, and Rod does it in a way. It's like, okay, the dragon is not target. You realize as the white tendrils rush from under Rod's claw, go underneath the ground, and like compress everything to the point where it just erupts upwards. It's just a clean line separating where the dragon is, where Xoruk is, like a degree of control that they've been honing by now with their spells, whereas originally they were a lot messier. It's just an explosion.
All right, roll me damage. The Cornigon will roll with advantage.
It's 40-12 because I casted it.
And what saving throw is this? Dexterity or
Yes.
Dexterity saving throw. That is unfortunately a 23 on the Horn Devil's part, but that does kind of make sense because it literally takes to the air, right? Like it hops upward and the wings kind of catch it. So it does take half damage. However, 32 damage immediately takes out one of the horde. Let me ungroup the. It takes out one of the horde and injures another one. Let me advance transform, ungroup, grab, delete, dead, and another is injured from that. As well, it is difficult terrain. Awesome. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I have movement. Rod is going to be jumping up the the benches here and moving forward. Bonus action.
Kind of hop over Zaya.
Yeah. Rod is pretty nimble.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Especially like with your time spent in Plagueport, it makes sense.
And yeah, no bonus action for now. That's going to be my turn.
Hakka, you're up.
All right. Just reading a spell. Okay. Gonna go up to these guys. And I'm gonna do a funny word of radiance.
Oh, auto fail because it's a auto fail double damage.
Yeah, so 4d6, I assume.
Yep, because you're hitting the horde.
Yeah. So... Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
So I assume if it's 16 doubled, that's 32 radiant damage.
That's another 32. So that's actually another one outright dead, and the injured the injured one dead as damage over applies.
Damn.
As Hakka strolls up, and all it is instead of like a word of radiance, it's almost like a bark. Like it's not even a full-on roar. It's just like a rah! And let's see. That was 30 feet of movement. Bonus action.
Brother.
I don't think they're within Hungry Jaws range, are they?
I because they're of how hordes function, they kind of collapse in on the most convenient space for you. So they actually do move in with shields just automatically. So yeah, one is in Hungry Jaws range.
Wait, what? Oh, 12 to hit, 8 piercing.
12 to hit. So it is a miss, but the way misses work with this is you still deal half damage.
Okay.
So it is 4 points of piercing to one of them.
I bite a finger off or something.
You injure one of them. One of them gets injured as a result of dealing damage.
Got it. All right. Yeah.
Alrighty, awesome. In that case, you bite like probably 2 fingers off of one of them as they kind of rear back in pain. Amazing turn, Hakka. We're now going to get to the dragon and Rodimus's turn. Rodimus looks at you, Xoruk, and in Gith would speak aloud. I see. Turns out you may be more useful to me alive than dead. This is good. For once in our lives, Xoruk, we fight on the same side. And they pull out their blade, and as they pull they finish their drink and they smash the glass on the ground. They pull out the large silver greatsword on their back. And they are going to actually move up, and I'm going to, for flavor, basically have him knock this devil away, and he has engaged this devil fully. Okay. The dragon is going to follow suit, and is going to leap up and grab this Cornagon and pin it to the ground, and just lay into it. As they are currently being engaged and dealt with for the moment. And that is as he slashes at the devil kind of like reacting, kind of stumbling backwards. He looks over his shoulder at you. Go, slay those that wish to destroy the cosmic or the fabric of the cosmos. I will hold them here.
Xoruk won't say no to the assistance, but will have a healthy amount of suspicion. But that is how you
that
respond.
is just makes sense. You kind of either nod or just steel yourself in your own mind. That is their turn. Kazador.
What indeed? Trying to think of a way I can do this without it being like too metagamey.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball!
Kazador is going to look to Vex. Xoruk says there's more inside. Would you like to give them a surprise?
Absolutely.
He holds out his hand. All right.
I'm assuming I gotta wait.
You just have to say yes.
Okay.
You have to be a willing creature.
Yes, I am a willing creature.
All right. You will willing creature.
I will take the hand and do the forbidden hand holding.
All right.
Yeah.
So my goal here is to dimension door with myself and Vex further into the room. I don't know the layout currently, so what would I be able to do to determine if I can do this safely without teleporting us both into...
Roll me an
say,
intelligence check with advantage.
Intelligence check with advantage. That is a 21.
I'll give you 3 options here. Just based on the room and how it's laid out, even without being able to see really past here, you know that this is an open section right here. So you're pretty sure you could teleport somewhere within like 10 to 15 feet in front of Xoruk, and you would be safe. You also know that this wall is simply that. It's definitely, there's no way it is a solid wall past here. So if you go only a short distance past this wall, you'll probably be safe as well. The third option is simply to go as far in back here as you'd like, which would get you a decent view of the rest of the room.
That's true. I think I'm going to elect to go with the first option, which is to teleport about 15 feet in front of Xoruk.
With a
Vex.
with a 21, I would say actually even with how this map is laid out, I'd say you could even get like quote unquote 30 feet. So you're pretty certain 30 feet would be safe. So yeah, right around here, the two of you teleport to.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Dimension door.
All right, there is a warping of magic, as it has been briefly mentioned to you. But it makes sense to learn this here and now, as I think Kazador would test it regardless. Roll me, this is an Arcana check, as you feel your magic almost begin to pull and fight at you, almost like something else is trying to take control of it.
Don't like that.
Arcana check, eh?
Arcana check, yeah.
That is a 20.
20 is the DC for this effect
With
moving
a
forward.
3.
You're very lucky that you have the abilities you have. You may be able to do it, but it is a risk nonetheless. You were warned about, and it now makes sense that Dis as a plane, but also the Iron Tower are warded against a lot of conjuration magic. It's very difficult to teleport around. And you believe that the further you go in, the more difficult it's going to be. So while this was successful, you do learn that it is increasingly dangerous to try to teleport the further you get into the tower.
Yeah, I think once we come out the other side of the dimension door, Kazador is sort of gassed. They weren't kidding. The wards in this place against conjuration are powerful indeed. We can't pull that trick another time. Let's use it. He'll turn and nod at Vex. And then I will... Bonus action, I will pop out my wings.
Hell yeah. The wings unfurl once more, cosmic and resplendent.
Alright, that's gonna be me.
Anything else? Cool. Vex, you're up.
So, quick question for
Yep.
clarification. More for narrative's sake rather than actual mechanical, would you say that like actually going through Kazador's dimension door was like put a strain that normally wouldn't happen?
Yes, it probably felt almost like what Kazador's magic is usually extremely controlled, extremely precise, and that felt warbly, and your breath was taken from you, which has never happened before.
All right. Good to know. Jeez. And as they sort of get their bearings, clearly we can see these beings. They are, I'm assuming, on the offensive by the dragon, or...
So the two, to give you a real quick heads up on what everything is going on in here, figure in armor right here is Rodimus, the Githyanki admiral that just had an exchange with Xoruk and is now fighting devils back towards you. The dragon as well, seemingly in tandem with its partner, has leapt on these two devils as well, and they've engaged them, keeping them away from you all as a group.
Pink
Go ahead.
thing?
So, yeah, pink thing in front of you is a caster of some kind that is in a very unfortunate position at the moment. And then right here is an archer, an Aranyes. And you would recognize at the far back, Mololoraz is like scrambling at this door.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I have a question. Are y'all cool with me doing something a little hee funny?
Yes.
Is it after
Fucking go for it.
Okay.
Listen, we
Does
got
the bear
3
shit in the
sessions
woods?
left. Just fucking go for it.
Okay. So I'm gonna only use part of my movement right now because I should still be in range. Let me double check, make sure that I'm still in range. Let me just make sure I'm still in range. It's loading. Give me like 2 seconds. It's gotta think about it real hard.
Okay, take your time.
Oh, it's thinking.
It's
Doing a big
thinking
thunk.
real
Oh, it's
hard.
coming.
Alright.
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
It's
going up.
dare.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I am. I have the means, I have the distance. Yeah. And it's within range. It's within range. So I'm gonna move first and foremost. And I wanna just, for narrative's sake, it's a strut. It's a power walk. It's a strut.
I don't do the walk of shame, I strut.
We're strutting
Xoruk
into
will
the
look
open
respectfully.
space. I'm going to lock eyes with Mololoraz.
They're like scrambling at the door. That like there's this big iron double door, and they're like scrambling at it, and then they like pause. They're like back towards you, and they just slowly look over their shoulder, like eyes growing whiter as they do.
Mm-hmm. And I just kind of grin, toss my hammer in my hand like twice, like tauntingly, and then I'm gonna chuck it at his head.
No, listen, wake up! Roll an attack roll.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Come on, roll 20. A 16.
That's damage.
Oh, why did it do that?
I have
That was
no idea.
weird.
That is weird.
20.
That is his armor class.
Yeah.
Don't
Hell yeah.
forget holy weapon.
You see him like raise up a hand like no, and these like magical wards appear around him as you've seen many times before. He's got this like warping aura that protects him, essentially what explains his high armor class. But doesn't fucking do shit as they hold up the hand, and I think the hammer hits like one of the fingers on the hand, bending it completely backwards before colliding with their chest proper.
Do you want me to reroll damage, or are you just gonna keep the 16 and 6?
Let's just keep the 16-6.
Yeah.
Holy weapon. Don't forget.
Oh, don't forget your holy weapon. Yep.
Yeah. What is
2d8, I believe.
D8.
Let me
2d8.
Let me see.
2d8. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you cast it at a higher level, which you should be able to tell
No,
with your
no, I
spell
didn't.
slots, then it's an additional 10, 22, 32 points of damage, and that's just your first attack.
It sure is. I'm gonna get my hammer back, and I'm gonna go. You know, it's really funny. And here I thought the last time would be the end of this. I do hear that Karma is a bit of a bitch. And then I'm going to go in for a second swing.
You got it.
$26.
26 hits.
Golly.
16 plus 1. And then does it apply to both?
It applies every hit.
Every hit. All right. Plus an additional 5.
Plus an additional 5, so that's 17, 22 points of damage on the second one for 54 total. Bonus action, anything?
Since we're resource managing, I'm gonna wait just a moment, but I am gonna look at Kazador and say, how much longer do you think he has in him? And that'll be turn.
Referring to
All right.
Malraz?
Yeah, referring to Maloloraz because I just went for 2 hits directly.
Maloloraz, as we get to the Devil's turn, Devil's Collective, a few things are going to happen at once. I'm just going to, because they're just with the way initiative work, these are all going to kind of happen semi-collectively prior to Zaya going. So, Hakka, you take 20 points of damage from these two.
Owie.
What's your armor class?
18.
18. So you only take 2 points of damage from these two, as your armor eats most of
Owie.
it. One of them like hits you with their spear, and it just kind of like pinches the armor a little bit. It's like, ow, brother, ow.
Stop that.
As that is the two of their turn. I still, unfortunately, will need a concentration.
Oh yeah,
check
because holy weapon
for holy weapon is just unfortunate that that little bit of damage that gets to you.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're
We're
fine.
good.
The Cornagon is going to fly over the difficult terrain and is going to kind of land on the other side of Xoruk, imposing himself, and is going to begin attacking you. You still have the dodge action functioning.
And shield, because he has an
And shield, because it isn't at the end of your... it isn't the start of your next
plus
turn.
2 AC from haste.
And plus 2 AC from haste, so that's nothing doing on the first attack. Okay, natural 20. Oh, that's another high roll. That still is not enough. That's a 24 to hit. No, wait. That is not a 24. I was looking at the wrong stat block. That's a 27 to hit, actually.
That still misses. You would need a 28.
Oh, yeah, because 26 plus the 2 from haste, so 28.
Yep.
I got you.
that haste is what, that little bit of slowing is what allows you to just barely move your body so that this well-placed second trident strike sails over your shoulder instead of impaling it. As that is all that one does. On the other side of the room, the Diabolist is going to move over here, and then is going to hold out their staff, and a large amount of crackling red energy appears at the end of it. And then they are going to launch a spell towards Vex and Kazador.
I will counterspell.
You will counterspell. This is as always a contested roll. They get to add. You get to add whatever spell level you're using to counter plus your ability score, and they get to do the same. They're casting a 5th level spell plus their modifier. You're looking for a 23. They rolled high on it.
All right, let's see here. This is just a charisma check for me?
Plus your whatever level of spell you're using for this.
We'll use 4th level. That's a 26.
26. They are a powerful caster. You understand why this person is guarding the first floor of the Iron Tower, as this red lightning begins to arc off of their staff and towards the two of you, kind of splitting part way, chaining to each of you. But as it's about to do so, what does the counter look like?
The Weaver's Mantle sort of forms this, like, membranous wing when Kazador has his draconic wings out. But it forms the shape of a 5-fingered hand, and as it does, the hand forms arcane gestures and literally swats the spell out of the air before it can even land.
Grounding on the iron floor below you, leaving a scorch mark, it has no effect on either of you. As their Electromancer's spellbook, as their Fulgurous Blast is purely, as their Plasma Burst, my apologies, is arced into the ground.
Yippee!
That is their turn. The last couple set of actions. What's going on over here? A bunch of other devils pour out of this exit right here, like guard floor, and they're immediately engaged by Radamus and the dragon there. Fortunately, providing a choke point, allowing you all to move through. The Aranis in front of you, Saris, is going to pull out their bow and fire twice at you. Well, actually, they will pull out their bow and fire once at you. That's a 19 to hit you.
19 will not hit.
All right. And after they pull out the bow and fire, they're going to sling it over their shoulder, and a crackling whip appears in their hand. And they're going to step up and they're going to whip at you with their crackling electric whip. And that is a fucking 14, and a fucking nothing doing.
I like to imagine that when they go to slap, like when they go to whip, I just kind of slap it away with the shield. Like, no.
It's a 14 and then another 19 as they go back with the whip again. But nonetheless, you are engaged by this one as she moves up and like whips at you and then draws a short sword off her side and is like readied up against you. On the far side, Malolaraz just begins cowering. Literally doesn't do anything else, just begins cowering. Boop, boop, boop. That is going to bring us to Zaya's turn. Roll a couple of attacks for her as she doesn't move. But she does land 2 attacks. Average damage with them will provide just enough to be able to doot and doot. As 2 expertly placed bow shots in the forehead of each of the devils fire just like whistle over your shoulder, Rot. As Zaya comes out from cover, nails those 2 shots, and that is her turn. She just yells ahead, Hakka, go! And that is going to bring us to Xoruk's turn.
All right. Xoruk, much as he wants to go fuck up Radamus, sees that Bex is on it, so he will simply just try to take on the one that's in front of him. With a first swing.
Alrighty, you got it.
Are you kidding me?
This is
literally.
Yeah, you know you
there you go.
Those, right?
You don't need to roll a 20 on die.
It's not first round of initiative.
It's not first round anymore, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it does
Fair
actually need it this time.
Oh, okay then. I'm sorry, my bad, Slime.
It's just he's goated.
Still though.
25 points of damage, you got it.
And then double that. So 14 additional.
25 plus 14, so that's 39 points of damage plus an additional 8, so 39, 47.
All right, second swing.
Second swing.
19 to hit.
19, I believe just hits it. Just hits it.
Woo, okay. That is 14 plus, where are you? There you are. 2, so 16.
16, 47 plus 16, so that's 63 points of damage. You got it.
Then next attack. 19 again. Okay, well, into the hits. For 7 plus 6, 13.
13, plus an additional 13, so it was 57 plus 57 to 67 to 13, 70, 80 points of damage. You got it.
Then we are
Haste attack if you want it.
haste attack. Yeah.
Yeah, as they are still up but barely. Yep, 19
again.
Hits.
19 a third time in a row.
14 already does it. They had 10 HP left. So how do you just murk a Cornagon?
Kind of slashing into its just above its knee, then taking a stab into its hip. He's gonna put all the might as he can to bring it to the ground or bring it to its knees before taking out the dagger and plunging it into its heart.
Unlike devils you've faced before turning into ash and exploding into fire, it drops to the floor with a heavy thud and begins to bleed out as the devil's life is fully drained from it.
Hey, you want to regain hit points equal to the enemy's number of hit dice?
I don't think Xoruk is damaged. Xoruk's a flaw.
You haven't taken... I thought you took damage from the Horde.
No, remember?
No, literally avoided it all. Yeah, because he took the dodge act. It was 50 damage. He halved it and then had 26 AC. Like, it was crazy.
Do you want to regain HP?
I only took 2 damage. Does anybody else need it?
Fine.
Does Rodimus want to regain HP?
If you want to pass it to the person who is at least for now fighting to assist you all, you're welcome to.
Sure. 1 second. Is he within 60 feet?
It's just 50 HP. That's like 2 attacks for me. It's fine. He's
Yeah. Sure, Rodimus. Take some demon juice.
You got it.
Xoruk is going to move over to the Diabolist and using his bonus action will swing one last time.
You got it.
That's soft 20.
They will. Okay. Well, they raise a shield against it. However, the Malar Zala, the Githzerai, ignores the shield spell as one of its main effects.
Oh, you're right. Yes, it does.
Oh, fuck.
So it raises a shield, like you see it, like it raises there like a red bubble around it, and the shard of pure psionic crystal just sails through it, and you see his eyes go.
It's gonna catch the shield as he pushes through the shield into him.
Amazing. It literally cracks around the blade before shattering.
The slow blade penetrates the shield.
The slow blade penetrates the shield. Fuck yeah.
That is that plus 16 damage.
16 points of damage is a nasty first blow against them as they kind of double over from pain.
Action surge.
Fuck
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
22
Let's
to
go.
hit. 22 hits.
For 11. Plus, where are you? 2. So 13.
13, 16 plus 13, 29. You got it.
Second swing. 18 to hit.
18 absolutely hits.
10 plus 14 damage.
14 damage as an additional 14 damage. So that's 29 plus 14, 33, 43 points of damage from that. You fucking hell.
And last swing.
You got it.
To hit.
Absolutely.
For 12 plus 4, 16 more damage.
12 plus 16 more points of damage. Let me see. 16. They are they are mortal from that. They are bleeding heavy. They literally like stumble backwards, blood spilling from their guts onto the table behind them, which is just set up for like it's like a snack bar. It's like but like for devils.
Right.
And now
So
it's
like
seasoned for
the
devils.
guts. Yeah, I was gonna say the guts actually sort of like blend in with the rest of the food on there.
That's me.
But they're like as they're like barely alive. Fuck, that's amazing. Rot, you're up.
Alrighty. So, first of all, movement. Let's get 30 feet. I can move through allies, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Let's get here and what can I do within this distance? This one, 30 feet.
30 feet?
Give me a second. And 30 feet, perfect.
Yep, perfect.
Since we are being just careful with the resources, Rot is going to go for something they haven't done before. As you see, they bring their hand back, and the tendrils once again like rush from underneath the ropes. But this time they all just tangle on themselves into a whip. As you see, bone spikes emerge from it, and I do Thorn Whip.
Oh hell yeah!
To the one Xoruk is fighting with.
Thorn Whip. As this creature is injured, your Thirsty Thorn Whip, which is the effect for Thorn Whip from your staff, has advantage on creatures with who have less than full HP.
Let's go. Make a melee spell attack. I'm gonna roll a d20 and add everything.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because I don't have a. I don't.
Yeah.
That's 11 plus 8 plus proficiency. That's 25. Let me see this stuff.
21 is its AC, so you already hit. Roll damage.
Oh hell yeah! So that is 46. And what did you mention right now about the effect of the staff?
So the staff has different small effects for each of the cantrips. For Thorn Whip, it gives you advantage on the roll.
Perfect.
If the creature has less than full HP, so like the blood-seeking effect.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless, it had 2 HP left. So how do you kill him?
Yeah, you see how the spiked whip makes contact with this thing wrapping around as Rod just pulls back with the intention of like getting it off Xoruk, but it just splits it in half as the whip cuts through.
The top part landing on the table, mixing in with the rest of it, the bottom part collapsing to the ground, dead and no longer moving.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action, I think I'm going to be holding on to that for now. So that's going to be turn.
Alrighty, wonderful, awesome. We are going to then get to Hakka.
Alrighty, I'm gonna again. I'll get over here. Oh, yeah, beep. All right. That's who again?
The one in front of the one in front of Vex right now is the Aranyes, the creature with the whip and the bow that has been attacking the party. Malolaraz is cowering over here in the corner. Roll me a perception check.
Percepzione. Bushi. Jesus Christ, 33.
It's extremely well done. And without having seen it once before, you're not certain you would have noticed it.
Oh.
But being onto his tricks,
it's mislead.
One of the hands is looping an animation. He made it in haste, much more last minute and emergency than the previous one cast. It is a mislead spell. you are certain that that is an illusion right there that is currently attempting to fool the party, and he is likely, as you understand the spell, as it was explained last time, he is likely somewhere invisible still in the room.
He cast the mislead spell again. He's hiding in that room.
It kind of echoes, but you hear a fuck!
You should come up with better tricks. Oh, I don't have true seeing prepared. God damn it. In that case, on the Araignées, how's about a funny channel divinity? So the next source of damage on the Araignées is doubled.
Alrighty.
And then bonus action capabiling, because I'm ore farming.
Amazing. Roll me a persuasion check
Hakka-san!
with advantage, Hakka.
Stop horror farming!
What was that, Leah? Sorry.
A persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion? Not that great. 14.
Maybe not that great, but you still with the cloak of billowing again, and the aura farming. You look over and you catch the dragon giving you eyes again.
Oh no!
And that's all her
I-
face.
This had to happen in the game where I'm not playing Tara. God damn it!
Sure.
Anyway, that's my turn.
The dragon and Radamus, as he cuts into them, he's going to, I'm going to say he finishes off like one of the Cornigons, and then another one comes out to engage him. But he kind of splays the blood on the ground, and he looks back towards you, Xoruk, and goes, "When we're all done here, if you wish a final duel, I'd be more than happy to oblige." And that is the last thing he says before he charges into the fray again.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, indeed. He basically says, if you want, 1v1 me, but for now, continues to fight alongside you. And then it is going to be Kazador's turn.
What to do? What to do indeed.
Hakka just told you he's invisible, so...
Yes. I am... Oh, this is huge. Let me just... Right, so if he's somewhere in here...
There's a pretty good chance.
Oh, you know what? I could... Yes, I could definitely...
I just realized what shape the room is in from
And
this
it's very
position.
conical.
Yeah, it's very conical. That was not intentional.
Ooh. So if I get...
So that is... yeah.
If I'm over here, you know I'm like behind this wall.
Yeah. You're behind the
All
wall.
right.
If you're on the wall, I assume
So
you're behind the wall.
Now...
I can't really set up layers like that on a flat image.
Oh, baby!
that is tasty.
I
I'll
need
be very
everything
real with you.
I need everything in the room to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes!
I am going to spend... let me see here.
Just him, he's cast misled again. Fuck! Kazador just strolls in. Oh no.
So good.
What's the blast
let me
radius on this
just
beach?
see.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The room.
To whom it may concern.
Okay. Araignées does have advantage.
Restore balance.
Okay. So that's a Constitution
Where?
save,
Okay.
you said?
Yes, I mean, I'm using 5 charges of my Staff of Power to cast Cone of Cold.
Alrighty. That's a 16 from the Araignées because of the canceled out advantage.
Fail.
Cocked. That is a fucking 3 on Malolaras's. So
Fail.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
So, for those of you playing at home, I just lit up this whole room right here with a cone of cold. Oh, yeah,
On the
there we go.
far room after the main entrance where the double doors are that Malolaraz has been trying to escape into, where the Aranis is and the illusion is, just gets completely frosted over. A coat of rime and ice on every surface.
For 34 points of cold damage.
Oh my god.
Is that including your extra cold damage?
Hang on. I don't think I've used this yet. My elemental affinity. I can add my charisma modifier. So yes, this would be 39 points of cold damage.
All right.
Doubled to the
that actually does matter. The Aranis does take double that, so 39 to 60 to 78 points of damage. First hit on the Aranis. So it goes from undamaged to extremely injured almost immediately. All right, and then we're gonna. So Aranis is what was that? 78 points of damage. Wonderful, awesome, amazing.
What about anything else?
I am going to. I am going to spend a. So here's what happens. The illusion goes away. I am going to spend my villain point that I've been saving for a while.
Oh shit!
And I'm going to have him. I'm still going to have him basically be hit and killed by the Cone of Cold effect, so they're frozen in a block of ice. However, I'm going to spend my villain point to have them survive by 1 HP while still completely frozen in a statue of ice, just in case. So to give you all the chance to finish them how you'd like. But I am changing the tint on their token from orange to blue as they are at the far. And I'm also gonna, I'm gonna stop their animation as well. As honestly, perfect. Honestly, perfect.
Amazing.
Become block.
Become block as they are just, and it seems like they were running for this door on the far end. Like they switched doors after they cast the mislead spell.
You don't say.
And that is what happens as they are frozen at 1 HP.
Very nice. That's my turn.
The Aranis, completely still covered and caked in frost crystals. They are, you know what? They are caked up, but that's a different thing. They kind of break some of it off their body, but before they get to act, it is Vex's turn.
I think in this moment, given the circumstances, Vex, first free action, is going to turn around to Xoruk and go, Xoruk, he's frozen over there, Malolaraz. Do you want to take the final hit or should I?
All means, go ahead.
All right.
That's such an insult to the guy that who's been fucking with you for your whole life. He's like, nah, I don't even want the final hit. You can take it. That's such a fucking. I think you hear inside the eyes like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah. I'm gonna just do a quick measure. How far away are you? Oh, you're within range.
I would say you can deal with the Aranis in front of you attacking you with the whip because they're not going to get a turn anymore. They are frozen in a block of ice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one that's immediately in front of me first, obviously, but I wanted to for science, I wanted to see how far away he was.
Fair enough. I mean, you might just finish the Aranis off.
Right,
I just wanted to let you know, so you're not worried about them getting away next turn.
I do appreciate it. Hammer time.
Oh my fucking god! Natural 20 hits. She's still kind of recovering from the ice blast. Is still
that's a natural 20, ladies and gentlemen.
breaking a chunk of ice like off of her leg. And so for that brief moment, she's like not paying attention. She's like not looking at you. She's actually like looking down at her leg.
Yep. Rookie mistake. All right.
Don't forget to add 4d8 to that.
Right, I was about to do that. I was about to
Holy
ask though.
weapon.
Do you need me? To
You're gonna and we'll see whether or not I'll give you the option to drop a smite on that if it's necessary.
Did it crit though? I don't know.
It did. It I believe so. It did.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did.
see
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Sorry.
it did. Yeah, it
Yep,
did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it did.
Though it didn't add an extra d6 on the force, so this is actually 5d6 worth of damage here. Or five. Sorry. Roll.
It's
Yeah.
4d8, one and
48
1d6.
1d. No, that is a d8. Yeah. Regardless, roll an extra d8. So 25, 45, 51. Aranis, who had already taken that much damage, doesn't even need the smite. How do you finish it?
You're not looking. And then bap with the hammer, just from the like backhanded.
Mm-hmm. Backhanded, like starting to turn towards Maloloraz, so you're just almost like flexing it down by your side. They're like bent over, still kind of breaking the ice, and they look up, but the blow hits the back of the head before their head finishes turning, and they just hit the ground with a meaty crunch.
Yup. And then I have a second attack, and I got permission. So I'm gonna throw my hammer, but this time at the block of ice.
You got it. With advantage as they are immobilized.
Yeah.
We're going mobile.
I'm about to blow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Take a hero point for that.
Saris, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Sure.
Finishing a running villain who is at your mercy again with a natural 20 again? Yeah. Take a hero point for that.
Thanks.
The crits in this game are
Because you also
nasty.
crit him last time to finish him off.
Yeah, I
like,
did.
it was
Yeah, I did.
insane.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
quitting, just critting twice in a row. Quitting even.
Okay.
Quiet quitting.
I mean, Melrose.
Quiet quitting. This dude's about to quiet quit life.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be very loud. Crunchy.
As just for the sake of funsies, that is 43 points of damage to finish them off. I hand this to you, Saris. Describe how you kill it.
So there's like a moment, right? There's a moment of consideration, the recognition that again, this is an entity, a creature that has been a thorn in mine and my partner's side for a while now. And there he is, helpless, vulnerable, a sheet of ice. And I think Vex in this moment would just kind of look down at the hammer. Do one of those things where like you see like sports players, right, when they're lining up the shot.
Oh my god.
And then just effortlessly just throw. And I would like the hammer to lodge directly into the if the head is up, into the forehead.
Mhm. Into the forehead. It almost reminiscent of last time buries itself into the forehead, and there is a nasty crunching, wrenching, cracking sound as the head is separated from the body, hammer still embedded in the skull, as the body shatters to bits from the force of the blow, but the head sails, hammer still in tow, to the back wall before shattering against it. As the Devil Melloraz is no more.
That was incredibly satisfying. I'm not going to lie. and they're just gonna, dust some of the ice off of their hammer, and that's.
Xoruk continues to look respectfully.
May his name be forgotten.
Who was that?
Which wall was he killed on?
This one over here, the rugged, the jagged one.
Could I see that?
Yeah.
What just happened? Take some health.
Oh.
Wait, was that 60 feet? Probably not, actually.
Yeah, you know what? It is. We'll say for the sake of it.
All right.
Coming up behind you and then dashing, Zaya is just going to follow up and then stop behind the captain. Not the captain, first mate. And that is going to be her turn. We're gonna. It is the devil's turn, but they are currently being engaged by Radamus and the dragon. So while we are still sort of in initiative, and we will go back there when there is a threat, you guys have a brief moment without enemies to allow you to kind of regroup. It's not going to spend, it'll spend a round of your spells, but unless there's something you'd like to do before I just move your characters, my apologies. You all would have a moment to regroup. Is there anything you want to do in here, or do you want to just move into that room?
Does anybody need healing?
I'm fine.
I'm uninjured.
Quite healthy, to be perfectly honest with you.
An auspicious start, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Malelaraz was heading for that door, and he points towards the big one. Blast it again.
Whoever among you wishes to pull out the piece of paper given to you by Lilith, giving you the brief little guide, entryway, arched path, and then moving onward. This must be the arched path that was mentioned.
Up next will be the trial by fire.
Well.
And as you all, I assume, following after Kazador into that far gate.
Yeah.
Was Xoruk about to say this?
Right.
Xoruk will kind of look towards Radamus, see them fighting, give a passing acknowledgement, but will instead move over towards Vex. After you, partner. Kind of motioning to follow Kazador.
Yeah, no, she will. They will nod with a big smile, and they will just follow. Actually, offering him a hand, will follow over to Kazador.
Hell yeah! Let's hold hands in hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hell
Held
yeah.
hands.
Held
That's good.
hands.
One by one, moving into the far room. Radamus does not give you the same acknowledgement, as their back is now fully towards you as another wave of devils comes out for them to engage. You hear them almost kind of call out in Gith once more, a Gith Yankee war cry before charging once more into battle. Draka! Echoing in the hallway behind you. The stairwell or the gate opens up as through means of your own you manage to move past it. It is simply a heavy gate, though as you move, Vex, it becomes immediately clear to you that it would have been difficult to navigate the tunnels and the shifting stairs and hallways had you not signed that contract. But you know that as a result of that action, that choice that you made, the pathway seems to just make sense to you. Things that would be illusions no longer deceive you, as the tower seems to treat you like one of its proper denizens. Moving up, you eventually find a stairwell that leads into another larger room. This time, the iron is replaced with a red tile, and streaks of of some sort of alloy, not just iron, but mixed with something, runs along it. On the base of these stairs heading up to this room is where you all gather, and that is where we will return after a break as I reveal this room to you. Place yourselves on the stairs.
Oh, Black Dragon. Oh boy.
Oh, I see.
It's up there. Okay. On the stairs.
Yep. You gotta scroll out and then scroll up.
Now, I thought teleportation wasn't feasible. I'm just kidding.
It's not technically
magic.
teleportation. You get killed and then your atoms are reconstructed somewhere else.
Energize.
Energize. And we're gonna take a quick break
you guys
there
remember
as
that
I gotta go to the
episode
restroom.
In TNG's first season, where the captain literally dies, so they clone him using the fucking teleporter, the information that was in the teleporter,
Yeah.
and they were like, "You died. Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, all right." And then the episode ends.
And then they just move on.
They just move on.
Wild. It's a wild.
Never
episode.
addressed again. Also, my other favorite part about that is they're like, "Captain UK," he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He walks outside, and like the two delegations that they were like transporting, one of them ate the other delegation, and the captain's like, "I don't know, you deal with it." And then the episode ends, and it's like, "Huh? What?"
Yep, because that was not the focus of the episode. That was just like the running back plot. Episode was fucking what? First
Can't
season of
believe-
TNG's
I can't
wild.
believe Picard was the second Mauler twin all along. Am I the clone?
But I would be right.
Rest in peace, Muller twins. You were real, man. Oh, spoilers for Invincible. Sorry.
Damn.
But yeah, hi.
I think it's safe to say that, like, if you watch Invincible, everyone you know is gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean if you watched...
True.
Kazador, I made a steak.
A steak?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Invincible.
This is insane!
Saiyan's dog walk Viltrumites any day. I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god, yeah. Power levels are bullshit, but yeah, so a Saiyan absolutely dogs on a Viltrumite. Fucking Ben 10 dogs on a Viltrumite. He could just turn into one.
All right. I'm a BRB 2 second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refill my drink. I gotta
Well,
get
hi
it.
chat. How you doing? How's it going?
These guys are critting like crazy.
Yeah, that... God, double fucking crit. That was fucking schnutty. God.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. Ooh, what are we
Nice.
what are we drinking today?
LaCroix.
Nice.
La Croix.
I
have
drink a
the-
lot of LaCroix because it scratches that itch that soda does.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. But it's not soda.
Yeah. You can't get diabetes from drinking LaCroix. I think.
I'll tell you
you
what,
can
I'm
get-
far more hydrated as a person because I drink LaCroix.
Mm. Also, Chad, if you want to see something cool, go to my Blue Sky. I painted a bunch of Space Marines. Please.
Marines. In
Funny little
space.
space dudes. It's a nice hobby. It's a pleasant life.
So, do you know the Rogue Trader CRPG game that Owlcat made, Thero?
I do not.
Well, the people who made the Pathfinder CRPGs, they made a Rogue Trader game. It's very lauded and it's extremely good. One of the best CRPGs I've ever played, and I play a lot of
I've heard of
CRPGs.
this. Yeah,
It's really good. They
What is a
have been
CRPG?
top-down tactical RPG like Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay.
Usually a lot less voice acted than Baldur's Gate 3, but you get the point.
Not to be mistaken for a Chinese RPG.
True. That same Owlcat also is making a Dark Heresy game, considering how successful Rogue Trader's been, and they've been releasing some of the companions you get. One of the main companions is a female Kroot Shaper.
Yo! Oh my god.
You know when people are gonna be fucking that bird?
I love the Kroot so much, dude.
The Owlcat also writes like NPC or writes their companions so fucking well that people like often treat their games like a dating sim because they love the characters so much.
That doesn't
So
surprise me.
it's funny when you get into 40K and it's like people immediately try making it a dating sim.
Abelard,
Amazing.
kill that man.
Listen,
Abelard, I want your
Mommy
86th
Hadron can call me Varlet all day. I'm cool with it.
Hadron, I want your 86th grandchild.
Abelard, introduce me.
God.
But yeah, that's where that meme comes from, by the way, Thero, is there's one of the first crewmates you get is named Abelard, and he's kind of like the first mate of the ship. And whenever there's a social interaction, throughout the entirety of the game, whenever you meet somebody new, if Abelard is there, there's a dialogue option to have him introduce you instead.
Okay.
It's really funny.
There are some really
just-
inappropriate times you can do it as well.
There's just moments where you can just be like, I don't wanna talk. You talk for me.
I have
Well,
people for that.
it's more like that you're a noble because you're the ship's lord captain. So it's like the appropriate procedures for the first mate to be like introducing Lord Captain, what's his name, of the 5th house of whatever, and it's like
Just wading through a sea of heretic bodies, looking at Satan himself, and you could be like, Abelard, introduce me.
who are you to defy me? Abelard, introduce me.
Who am I? I'm so glad you asked. Abelard,
don't
explain.
My
Abelard,
favorite is
help.
actually one of the early introductions with the Inquisitor character, because it's just like, he's just like, but you do it, okay.
Lamau.
It's the Inquisitor. They
I
already know you
love that
on a
game.
molecular level. Introduce me, I don't care.
Still gotta keep going through that game.
Abelard, we are rock traders. We are not savages. Introduce me.
What's crazy about the game too is the DLC, which is all free, like all the story expansion characters, are somehow even stronger than like the original base characters. And the base characters
Oh my
are
god,
really
the
strong.
fucking Death Priest, the Death Cultist is
She's
one
the
of the
best.
best romance options, period, in the game. And she's a fucking, like, hardcore Death Cultist. Like, no qualms.
Like whether you romance her or not, genuinely one of the best written characters I've ever seen in a CRPG. It's
I
crazy.
love her.
And you would think
love
like it would be
her.
just the most two-dimensional, like, oh yeah, Death Cultist, like that's all they are. It's like, no, she's a lot of depth.
I actually went about my first interactions with her slightly differently than I like normally would, and I got a dialogue option that I didn't even know was a thing in the game. Because if you're a little bit more like, no, you should respect me, and you're a little bit more flirty with her, there's a section, and I'm not going to like spoil more than really this, but there's a section where you can ask her something, and without fail, she almoys has one answer for you. But if you riz her well enough and make her question things well enough, she'll actually have a different answer. And I didn't know that until my most recent playthrough. It's crazy. But I am returned. We ready to go back?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Waiting on Saris. Then just want to make sure they are
No.
back. Nope. Good.
I've been here.
I
The
just
whole
know. I know you got up. I didn't know if you were returned.
No, yeah. I think I got back right before you did.
My bad. I might have just not had my headphones on at that point.
You are totally fine.
All right then. If we are returned, does anyone need to say anything, or anyone need any more time?
Good.
I'm ready.
Let's hit it.
Yeah. Literally.
Alrighty. Well, as you rise to the top of the stairs, the temperature in this room is very immediately more so than others. Just being near it emanates heat. Three large statues, I should say, stand in this room. Two statues of what could only be Dispater, the Lord of the Second, sat upon his throne, wings resplendent out, horns peeking out of the top of his helm. And in between them, not a black dragon, a dragon statue made out of black iron.
Oh.
Sits in the center of the room, currently unmoving, though to Hakka's trained eye, the joints on it are too fine. You've seen constructs before many a time with Kazador. It is too... there are too many gaps in between the metal plating for it not to be able to move, for it not to be mobile. And although it is not currently moving, you are certain it can.
Oh. Kazador.
Yes.
That's a construct over there.
The one in the middle.
Notice the
dragon.
seams along its joints. Yes.
I'm assuming Kazador also notices them once they're pointed out.
Yeah, once it's pointed out to you, it is purely because of Hakka's like insane eyesight that he was able to like notice it, but once it's pointed out, it is pretty immediate.
I do see.
Reminds me of old times.
Indeed. I haven't thought about that in a long while.
I don't want to go into specifics unless I want my mouth to be covered in frost.
True. There's some sort of strange thing preventing us from talking about this. But... regardless. There are 3 pathways ahead of us.
Don't
Once
think
again...
yeah.
My bad. I was just, once again, one of you flicks open, whoever would have it, flicks open the short sketch given to you, Trial by Fire, the largest path, supposedly, whatever that means.
So,
Are we looking for the physically largest doorway? That would be the one in the center, then.
I guess, yeah. That would be the most obvious considering this map. But that probably means we are going to activate this construct of sorts.
Almost assuredly. Is there a way I could try and figure out what functions this construct might have, just based on its design?
I'll have you roll an Arcana check. And are you looking at the construct or the room in general?
I was looking at the construct.
Okay.
Accidentally pull it up on Overseer. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Arcana. That's a natural one.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to spend a hero point.
Fair enough.
I'm going to reroll that. Arcana. That's better.
There
That's a
we go.
36.
Very different. You know what? You did specify the construct, but I will also give you a little bit about the room because it makes sense too for the construct.
Fair enough.
The construct itself, and not like a ton in detail, but I think enough the stuff that interacts with the construct. The construct itself is it is very intricately carved, but upon its surface, you do slowly notice that within the scalings, which are actually detailed and like etched into the iron, in and amongst them are runes that are carved, blending in with the scales. Certain types of a certain kind of activation. You recall learning and understanding about iron constructs and how they specifically function, and how fire specifically is what activates them and is often what's used to catalyze their creation. You imagine that this is inert until fire is presented to it, like until it is either engulfed or hit by fire in some way, and then it activates, which causes you to be probably a little bit curious about the room, the area around and like what those runes are, which is when you notice that on each of these stone diases with the fire coming out of them, similar runes are etched in the base of them as well.
Kazador sort of just like looks around the room, sees the same room on each of these torches, looks back. I think I know what we need to do. I think we have to protect the statue from being hit with fire.
Oh, how could we do that?
That is an excellent question. I could try and erect a wall of force around it, though that can only cover so much.
Wall of force can actually dome, but I don't know if it can dome a huge-sized creature. What are the specifications on it?
Yeah. I believe it's 10... it is 10 by 10 panels. I pulled up my freaking overseer again. Hang on. There we go. Great. Let's see. Wall of force. You can... You know what? I'll just... You can form it into a hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. You can shape a flat surface made of 10 foot by 10 foot panels.
Yeah, okay. You can form it into a hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. A radius of 10 feet.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Okay, so it is 20 feet in a sphere. It's not quite large enough to cover. So you're either going to need something to cover just the base of it, or you use this as a circle around it, and you need something to cover the top. Whether or not you get that from your magic or your allies is up to you, but you do think that it would cover a large chunk of the majority of it. You just need either the top or the very base of it covered.
Kazador will turn to Rot.
Mm-hmm.
Rot, you're good at making blockades, and I think I can cover half of the statue in the center. Do you think you could cover the other half?
I can block the 6 torches.
Even better.
And you see as Rod starts manipulating the tendrils again, and you know that as basically the preamble for Bones of the Earth. And Rod looks at you. Do you want me to do the usual?
By all means.
And Rod strikes the earth as the tendrils go in, grab everything from beneath, compact it into like pillars, and I'm going to place one in front of each of the 6 torches. Fully
One in
blocking
front of
them.
each of the 6 torches. I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom plus proficiency. So wisdom saving throw for you as you are fighting again. Like you are literally wrenching these pillars of earth and bone through iron, like through an iron floor to jut out in front of them as you are literally fighting with the tower itself to achieve this.
Alrighty. Let's go for it. 23.
Oh, nice.
With a DC 20, you succeed. And what does this look like as you wrench these pillars from below?
As usual, like Rod punches the ground, the tendrils go rushing in, and well, there is an unusual resistance in there. You see how Rod pours more and more of their own energy into it. As they yank back up, the pillars sprout from the ground and just collapse onto against the collide against the ceiling, blocking blocking the path of each torch directly to the statue in the center.
All right. A rended, bent section of metal kind of circles the base of each of these pillars as they have torn through the floor of this tower and kind of stand as testaments to your magic just forcing its way through. And each of the pillars are currently impeded by the bones of the earth.
For this, if the attacks are to have a specific damage indicator, each pillar has 30 HP.
Alrighty.
So they have a limit.
Mm-hmm. Got it. With those up, we will go into initiative. Unless anyone else has something unless Kazador, you have any more orders to give, or anyone else wants to say or do anything looking at this room, Xoruk, you are the first to act. Unless, again, of course, someone else would like to.
I don't think I have anything else.
With that, Xoruk's actually gonna not use his turn and just be present in the moment with Vex and let everyone else go first.
Amazing, I love you. Rot.
Mm-hmm. So, are we expecting combat from the statue, or are we trying to just move through?
I think now that we've disabled the torches, we might be able to just sneak past.
Mm-hmm. Okay, taking the lead, Rod will try to, 30 feet of movement. Anything happened so far?
As you step into the room, the torch behind you all, this lantern, seems to glow slightly. Nothing happens from the lantern, it just seems to glow slightly, as if reacting to you stepping. And one of them, this one, blasts a gout of flame, like a line of flame towards the iron statue.
Holy shit.
And I'm going to have it deal some damage to the pillar. That's not a great start. Oh god, that's not a great start. I rolled nearly max. That is 28 points of damage to the pillar from the first one. As you see a intense gout of hellfire erupt from the torch, and it melts into the pillar, and then still dripping some molten slag, the pillar still stands, but barely. And the flame does not seem to reach the dragon.
Taking stock of the damage taken to the pillar, Rod looks back. They are going to hold, but not forever. And I do have a dash action. No, wait. I know. Yeah, the pillars were before, right?
It seemed to activate reactively to you moving on.
No, but I mean, Bones of the Earth was before us.
Yes, that was before. That was a previous turn. My apologies.
Another action, okay. Another thing I can do.
Misunderstood the question.
Just want to know. Rod looks at Kazador. Kazador, do you want me to reinforce?
I don't think that's necessary.
Rod nods, and we'll keep on moving then. Dash action.
Dash action. Got it.
Yep, 30. I am on the doorstep.
Doorstep, you got it. Going next will be Hakka.
I guess. Dash. Get following Rod's lead. Just boop.
Ooh.
As you move again, the next pillar in the line seems to alight and do the same thing. But it is not the same pillar. It seems to change, like alternate pillars. So it's the second one goes now.
Okay.
And this one is going to do damage to the second pillar. God damn these dice. The exact same. That one actually cooks through on the first one even. No flame. The way I will have it is if it hits 0, it just takes it out. So the next one, this one is going to get one more turn of blocking, but no matter what, it's going to be eaten next turn. This one, maybe just like luck or thinness of the pillar or something, but it melts through that pillar immediately, which collapses to the ground. That your turn, Hakka?
Capability. That's it.
Let's go.
Got it. Gonna go to Kazador.
Okay. I'm going to... Ooh. Not a circle. My full 30. Yeah, you know what? I've got the sorcery points for these. I'm going to do a little cheeky. See if this works. I'm going to action dash, bonus action, quicken spell.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast protection from energy on the statue.
Oh.
And I'm going to select fire.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Spend a sorcery point for that. Oh, I spent a few more. Sorcery point for that. Yes. So the statue now has resistance to fire damage. I hope that'll be enough, but that is just something I'm going to try and help the situation out with, and then I'll use the remaining 20, and I'll get up to Hakka.
Amazing. In which case, it's going to be Vex's turn.
Hey, Connor.
Huh?
Get out of my brain.
I will say, Connor, as you move, the third pillar shoots fire out, and that is 16. It gets 23 points of damage on that pillar.
Ooh, okay.
So that one stays standing.
I gotta figure out what I was gonna do because Connor did exactly what I was gonna do. So I'm sitting here like,
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, because I also have protection.
You know what? Yeah, here's the thing. You have protection from energy, which grants resistance. You are also have protection from energy, which grants resistance. This is more of like a narrative scene. Both of you know how protection from elements works. It is not full immunity, but Vex, you think that if the two of you combine your magic, you just might be able to offer enough of a barrier to keep this thing from activating. But it would require the two of you to synergize it.
Okay. I'm just gonna... Hold on a second. Oh, it's just out of reach. If I do it, I'm not going to be able to do it this turn. Oh, well. So then, yeah, I'm going to... Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to move up the 30 feet, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
Do you, like, call out to Kazador with the plan, or are you just, like, waiting?
Yeah, I guess seeing what Kazador is doing, Vex would call out, I'm willing to take a risk. I'm not sure if it will work, but I have the same spell. We could double up, just like we did with our beams the other time. Maybe something weird will happen. Maybe something weird could work.
The fourth pillar melts immediately to an impressively powerful gout of flame. 31 points of damage.
I think with that, Kazador's face will, like, he won't go pale, but he'll be, like, surprised, and he'll turn to Vex and be like, all right. This might call for weird.
In which case, Zaya is not really going to waste time with that. She's literally just going to sprint past. She's just like, I trust the two of you to do that. And just moves past to the group. Xoruk.
Xoruk will also move past.
Pillar for Zaya, so that's 5 plus 7, 12. That one stays standing with only 19 points of damage. The one with Zaya activates when Zaya moves across. When Xoruk moves across, that's 14, 16. 16 points of damage. So these two far turrets, these two far towers, the pillars that were summoned, seem to eat the flame. But nonetheless, that is going to bring us back to the top of the turn with Xoruk. I imagine you just stay in the tunnel wait, or do you want to do anything?
Yeah, he's running to the tunnel with this turn.
That was because we got to the top, back to the top. Xoruk, right before you ran, you would have heard the down at the base of the stairs behind you, the doors slam shut as if an automated mechanism activates. And then all of you notice at the start of a new turn, it's past initiative 20, it's initiative 20, so like after Xoruk, but before the rest of you. These two fountains right next to you start bubbling lava over the top of them, which is beginning to fill the base of the room.
Oh shit!
And it is slowly moving towards the dragon, as the floor is now turning to lava.
I think we should fucking leave.
I have a solution for this. Don't worry about me, guys. I have a solution for this. Don't worry about me, guys.
Let me. It's gooping now.
I was looking at that when I was looking at your map. I was like, those two goblet-like things. Something's gonna happen.
A pair.
Something's gonna happen.
As you hear the bloop, 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 bloop of it, like the lava bubbling behind you, and for you, Vex, it's actually not too bad. You're immune to fire. This is actually kind of nice for you. But you imagine it would not be pleasant for everyone else. Getting past your turn, Rot, do you do anything?
Rot looks at Kazador. Do we keep moving?
Vex has an idea. But once she executes, yes, we keep moving.
Rod nods, and I'm going to hold action to just leave.
All right.
Yep.
Hold action, leave. Gonna get to Hakka. Hakka, do you do anything?
I'm like going over all my spells, and I'm like Cleric does not have quite the stuff for this. Although I have protection from energy too.
You could do it. You could just try to do it.
Triple protection.
I would say it would definitely make it easier.
Bit. Third level slot.
Cast, and we'll get to you in a second. As you move into the room, I will say though, it does eat that last tower. on
no.
that first one.
Oh shit. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
It happens.
You just gotta get the fuck out of
Kazador.
here.
The next one is the problem.
Kazador, it would get to your turn. I'm actually going to have Vex go. Vex, you move up and cast the spell.
Quick detail, because I know it's going to be relevant, Leah.
Mhm.
I don't just move up and touch the statue. I fly.
Yeah, correct. Thank you.
I don't just simply waltz up. No. Wings are out. We're flapping. We're not touching the floor. Floor is lava. No more floor.
Floor is lava.
I'm-
Even with immunity to fire, you're still like, you know what? Maybe
Hey,
not.
I'm immune. My armor's not immune.
Good
Okay.
point.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
As,
My armor is not immune to lava.
Yep, that is a very good
forge.
point. As is behind you, you flap the wings and take to the air. As you move, the lantern behind you will alight, but because you're already in turn, it is reacting a little bit slower. Hakka, Kazador, Vex. I need the three of you to roll me charisma checks with advantage.
Okay. How do you smile?
We're gonna take. You get to pick a roll from the two. You want to be
15.
within. You want two of you to be within 5 of each other. As this is not about being powerful, this is about synergizing magic.
Oh no. I have very low charisma.
Synergy.
Well, it's not low, it's just 0. I have no bonus.
Synergy.
Oh no.
Of all the days to roll hot.
Can I
what-
hero point?
Oh.
You
You're
have
rolling with
advantage, so
advantage.
make one more roll first.
Okay.
And yes, a hero point can be used on this.
Okay.
Okay.
With it.
There you go.
That's-
that's
15
fine.
and 12.
Okay. Okay.
So the way that this is happening functionally, and it is only because all three of you are working in tandem that you got the advantage. So without one of you being there, this would have been significantly harder to do successfully. But with Kazador essentially using his sorceress abilities to regulate the magic between Vex and Hakka, the two divine casters fuse their energy together. And I would like the three of you to kind of collaborate with how you essentially essentially and successfully ward this statue from flame for the next hour, making it unable to be activated and therefore unable to follow you.
Get completely fucked.
So I don't know about the two of you. I have there's a very specific mental image I have. It's very oh gosh, was it? I'm trying to remember where specifically what show I saw this, but you know, very I think it was, I'm gonna be real, I feel like it was Avatar, where like all of the elements were used together at once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And it created almost like this vortex of just different types of elements. I almost have this, you don't have to take this if you don't want, but I almost imagine that like when our magic goes off, it kind of looks like that because all of us are getting our magic from different places. They all look different. And it kind of has this sort of almost vortexy feel to it where like different magics are colliding and spinning about each other.
So this is that nature green, I assume, coming from you, Vex, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Turquoise that would be turquoise coming from Hakka, and then the copper coming from Kazador. If we like want the AI visual of the three colors swirling around each other.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
It swirls and it starts as a sphere, and then it slowly seems to almost like shrink wrap down, tightening against the carved iron muscular structure of this dragon, and then it forms a thin sheen of those various colors, refracting and reflecting in the light as it catches it, as the different bits of neon bright color just illuminate the room around you. And as the lava begins to tickle its feet, and Vex, as you move, Vex, as you touch it and are beginning to move out of the way, a gout of flame hits you in the back, Vex, from the last, from the place where the first pillar went down, and completely engulfs you and then engulfs the dragon. But as you fly out of the basically tunnel of fire and meet your party in the hallway, the dragon, which is now also engulfed in flame, and as the flame dies out, is not cherry red with heat or anything. It is not glowing. The runes don't activate. Simply that those colors, the copper, the turquoise, the green, shine in unison before fading back to a slight lustrousness. Luster.
Well done, everybody.
Excellent work.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I wasn't sure anything was going to happen at all, but hey, can't complain. Shall we continue?
Right.
There's a human phrase for that. Flying by the seat of your pants.
I really 100% thought you were going to say, fuck it, we ball.
That too.
Seriously, humans and their sayings.
I know, they're so weird.
It's very strange. Anyway.
With the weird pink skin and fingers.
All right, let's not get
no
ahead of
noise.
ourselves.
And the dumb
You and I are both.
noses
You and I are both red. Vex is almost there.
Vex, like, underneath their helmet, just frog blinks.
And
like,
they fucking stink. Okay, moving on.
In today's episode,
Okay,
Hakka does a
Grandpa.
microaggression.
Hakka does a racism.
All right.
Came out
old
of fucking
man.
nowhere. We learned in the fucking 11th hour.
We may be in hell, but at least we're not dealing with humans. Am I right?
Boomer Hakka. Oh!
As the room behind you, the glowing fades, you move up further into the tower. Once again, Vex, this magic granted by the contract, allowing you to navigate it with much more ease than you believe you otherwise would. And once more, you are going to arrive on the stairs, and I will drag you there. Boop, boop. You may place yourselves where you wish when you get there, but I will just, for the sake of ease.
The dog.
Oh, the dragon does not come with you.
Dragon follows us.
oh,
I activated, bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Now the dragon will not follow you. The dragon follows you.
Where you guys going?
Dragon follows you anyway.
Where you guys going? You guys going to Denny's?
You guys didn't even say hi.
Like I appreciate the head pats, but like, come on, man.
You rushing up these stairs into another room. One of you, whoever would like, pulls out the quick map once more, and this is a worship chamber. You remember there being a few different paths from here. There's a secret room that would allow you all to take a short moment of rest. There is also apparently treasure somewhere guarded by wards, and an altar. And you remember that the door past the altar will only open should someone repeat the phrase etched across it, essentially swearing that you will do no harm to Dispater upon passing through these archway. You were given the warning that it should open long enough for all of you to get through. However, unless you find a creative method around, one of you must make that swear that oath. Looking at right on either side of the large double doors, beyond the altar, are two essentially very similar statues to the dragon. They are smaller and more compact, but they are nonetheless deadly and lethal looking as two iron carvings of wolves sit in like pouncing positions on either side of the doorway. You immediately, having figured out the trick from the room prior, Kazador, are able to recognize runes across these double doors. You believe that should you activate it without swearing this oath, that both of these will activate and engage you in a fight, essentially giving you a second option should none of you wish to swear the oath, but nonetheless an obstacle for the group of you to pass. As you rush up the stairs, Zaya would look around, and Zaya would speak briefly. I will take the oath. All of you are significantly deadlier than I, and I was not planning on following you to the throne room. I will hold the stairs when we get there, so I can do this to help us pass.
Ooh.
Very well. I was going to say I could be an option, but yeah.
We're gonna need all the power we can have.
That is my belief. I could follow you, but I would only provide support. It would be better for the 5 of you at full strength, and I will guard your flank.
Very well.
I like this plan.
Do you wish to, and they gesture at the far door, do you wish to search the rest of the floor before moving on?
I don't know about the rest of you, but we managed to save some pretty good time getting up here. If there's something that we can use in the treasure room, I say it's worth investigating.
I'll follow your lead. Just, we have to keep an eye on the 2 on the right.
Indeed.
Follow your lead,
Quick.
Captain.
All right. So let's go to the far end of the room here, then.
Going to the far end of the room, it is an archway, not a door, more of a door frame than anything else.
Uh-huh.
But it leads into a long hallway covered in glowing arcane runes.
See. Would I be able to identify, based on their shape and color and composure, what these might be?
Roll an Arcana check, and Hakka, roll me a Hakka and Xoruk, roll me Hakka, Xoruk, Rot. Sorry, roll me perception checks.
What kind of magic circle
Oh my god,
is
okay.
this?
Oh my god.
What kind of magic circle are you?
I'm not gonna hear
Oh!
a point. Especially now, Jesus.
Heaven or hell.
Truck freak, crazy ass.
What a fancy pair of bookends.
The fatter.
The fatter.
Xoruk, I think this makes sense for you because I'm going to give Rot the other thing that makes sense. As you all are walking to meet up with Kazador, you note that this rug here, because it literally just looks like a wolf pelt thrown down as a rug, you are fairly certain that as Zaya kind of moves near it, it almost seems to like flutter towards them slightly. As you believe you've seen animated objects before.
Oh my god.
I believe the rogue is animated. Be careful.
Oh, they kind of take a half hop away from that, and step away. And it was lifting a back paw, and it lowers it and it goes still. Zaya pulls out a blade and levels it towards that. But as the group of you move to fully meet up with Kazador in the room beyond, it is, I think, Hakka, you can't help but be distracted by the runes on the floor. They very clearly draw attention. But it is Rot. You notice that this rune is kind of tucked oddly far against the far wall. And as this water is flickering downward, you're fairly certain that there's a room beyond it.
Oh shit.
Kazador, roll me a Arcana check.
I will roll you an Arcana check. That is a 24.
24. You get different things from these. Without a detect magic or identify specifically, you won't get really more. But this is most. They are glyphs of warding. Very clearly, you know a glyph of warding when you see one. But what they are specifically infused with is harder to tell. You would have to know the specific arcane language that the person is using, which is what detect magic and identify are often used for, especially in these cases. But you are fairly certain with your expertise and familiarity with arcane magic that this is some sort of this is some sort of highly defensive. It's separated from the other two. You imagine it is an explosive rune of some kind, either a traditional glyph of warding with the explosive feature set on, or infused with some sort of powerful spell that would do a large amount of damage in a significantly wide area. This seems to be conjuration magic, and it is the largest for a reason, because it's needing to compensate for the tower's natural sort of anti-synergy with conjuration magic. But this is conjuration magic of a kind. The far one seems to be more powerful than either of these two, significantly more complex, and have multiple kinds of magic layered in.
I see.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to go ahead and test the waters a little bit, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the one in front of me.
Roll a dispel check.
Dispel. That's a 23.
You immediately recognize levels of this magic in the old Netherese terms is of the 9th circle. It is weaving 9 different layers of magic in, which is the most complex spells that can be mortally comprehended as far as you're aware. It is impressively powerful magic, but you are also an impressive arcanist. And slowly unraveling it thread by thread, the first rune is excised.
Uh-huh.
Nicely done.
I did it.
I can't make it disappear because it's part of the map, but it does fade.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I thought about making a specific map for each of them not existing, but I was like, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
What next? Would anyone like to move further in?
Rot will, seeing what Kazador just did, attempt to follow and try to dispel the one here.
Uh-huh.
Same thing for you.
Alrighty. Let me take down the spell slot. And let me see. The same as a spell attack, so I'm gonna roll that now that I have it. 24.
Very nice.
The same thing. Once again, weaving against impressively powerful magic that is significantly more complex than anything you've encountered before. You manage to unravel the magic cast by the Lord of the Tower himself.
Breathing heavy, Rod just takes a moment and looks back at Kazador. I did it.
Excellent work.
There is also a room behind that waterfall. That must be the secret one.
I handle it.
Very well.
Rod nods.
Yeah, I'll dispel magic. And it's this one, right? Or is it this one?
It's the last
yellow
one.
one is the one
Yeah,
that
yeah,
has
yeah.
not been dispelled yet.
All right.
And by process of elimination, that should be the treasure one.
It's a wisdom check, yeah?
Yep, wisdom plus the level of spell you're using.
It would be... Yeah, I think I'm doing a basic one, so it would just be +3. So +5 +3.
And then plus your d4.
Yeah. 23. I
Oh,
don't think I
very
need
nice.
the D4.
23,
yeah.
24, 23.
Boom, boom,
As
boom.
one- Once more.
Just to be 25.
Hey, there you go.
Once more, 23, 24, 25 is pretty good. That's pretty. I like that a lot.
Damn.
The fighter.
The fighter.
Whoa.
How you doing back there, fighter?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I just. I've got that
Trust me,
book
I know it.
in
I
my
love
head
playing
now.
mundanes in a party of casters. You're just like, cool, this is awesome.
No,
Good
I'm
job,
here.
guys.
I just got that vocal sim stuck in my head.
No, you're totally fine. One by one, working together, the wards of the Tower of Dispater himself are undone by the crew of the Homewrecker. Two paths now lay before you, now unblocked. A path through a waterfall of blood, and a path through a double doors of gilded bull-shaped knockers.
Nice.
Those-
Knockers.
Those are some big knockers.
They do look like the front of them have been like rubbed a lot.
Ah.
Thero.
Yeah. What? What?
We'll discuss after class.
Let's see what's inside.
Which one are we heading in?
Yellow door.
We're going up the far door first. All right. Heading up the far door, you're going to have to give me a second because I'm going to need to reveal a thing, and then I'm going to drag you a bit further away. Rectangle. This will be easier to do in a rectangle reveal. Bwamp. Bwamp.
Oh.
As one by one, you head up a set of stairs and into a chamber far different than most of the other chambers you've been in. This chamber is almost cool. The air around you is crisp and fresh, and seems to swirl around you all as if there's a natural breeze in here. Several different piles of goods are located in this room. And the temperature, as I described, was lower, you imagine, because of the massive pile of gold on the far end that would likely melt were it anywhere else. A variety of items line the room, including various jugs and jars, all blue, almost a cerulean blue in color that slosh with liquid. A variety of jewelry sits at the feet of a statue in the center of the room, with a gilded harp leaning across it. On the far side of the room is a pile of dark green-blue blocks of metal, bricks. You imagine of some sort of material, some sort of forging material of some kind, as they are in smelting blocks. On the far side of the room, a suit of pitch armor that is ridged and lined with a wolf-like helm. A large, wide blade rests at the base of this almost stone bed that this armor lays across. And that is what you see in the room.
Well, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that much gold.
This is the treasury.
You've seen that much gold once before. And you have flashbacks.
Oh, right.
Kazador, your white scales tingle a little bit. What would you guys like to... You guys are welcome. Anything in the room is at your disposal. You're welcome to take a look at. Or look at anything in particular or anything specific.
Unfortunately,
I want to
don't
look at the
have-
funny sword.
Yeah.
What's up with the funny sword?
It is a great sword of some kind. It is a wide blade. It is... How should I... What are you specifically looking at? Like the make of the blade?
Sure.
From like a military point of view, or...
Is this a, I guess, like, item of legend, I guess?
It is a... How else to put it other than it is an impossibly massive, thick and heavy heap of raw iron.
Some people might not even call it a sword at all.
You'd really have to have a lot of guts to wield something like this.
But you do imagine, like, looking at this armor and looking at this blade, you do imagine that they are, in fact, of equivocal power to Hashastak.
Oh, shit, okay.
Really go berserk with that thing.
Yeah, you could.
You really could.
Not to eclipse everything else in the room.
Could kill a dragon with it.
I would say, for you, Kazador, it wouldn't... Oh my god, wait, hold on, I can't
No,
skip
wait a
past
minute.
that. The jug-shaped jugs, Kazador, you can't help but catch your attention.
Nice jugs.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Here we go again. Can I get another 24? How about a natural 20 for a total
Hell
of
yeah!
37!
I'm 37?
There are
In a row?
5 jugs of the same thing here, and then 1 jug of something different, as depicted on the map. The 5 jugs are filled with a liquid that looks like water on the clearest day of the most beautiful oceanscape. It is, and even when you like open it, it almost like glows as if it is that color. Not neon, that true ocean blue color. And it smells not salty, but of... What is your favorite smell, Kazador?
Oh.
Kazador's favorite smell?
Victory.
We're going to go through everyone on this, because as the jar is opened, it wafts through the room.
Oh, man. Kazador like things? I guess his favorite smell would just be like a clean area, just like a very crisp smell.
Favorite smell is no smell.
Exactly.
I mean, but there
Lemony fresh.
is almost that like freshness to it, like the best breath of fresh air in the middle of like a gorgeous woodland sort of smell wafts across your nostrils. Rot, what's your favorite smell?
The scent of their favorite, like dessert, like what little they can get growing up on plague mode, it's pickled plum, and that's by far their favorite smell.
this sweet but tangy, vinegary scent catches your nostrils, Rot, as something you haven't smelled since you've been home. Just rushes and wafts through the air. As it rushes past Kazador and into Rot, and then past Rot to Xoruk. What's your favorite smell?
Xoruk is going to be cringe. His favorite smell is Vex.
I got it.
Bro.
That is really cringe.
That's
you
fucking
know what?
gay.
I'm shaking your hand. That's super gay. Vex, what's your favorite smell?
If you say Xoruk, I swear to fucking God.
No,
Vex's favorite
that's what I
smell
was
is
gonna
also
say,
Vex.
but now I feel-
Vex.
Look, Xoruk is
I
very
want
much
you to know-
of the senses, and
No, it makes
pheromones
a lot
do
of
things
sense.
to the brain.
Oh,
It
they
makes a
do.
lot of
They
sense.
absolutely do, 100%. I'm not even bothered. I just wasn't prepared, and so for like 2 seconds I like blue screen.
Spit take.
But no, what I was thinking of was the scent of lavender.
That's much
Very
more
nice.
reasonable.
Oh,
changed my
a
answer.
lovely, a lavender smell that reminds you of probably the best memories of your childhood, as it is a very elvish scent.
I'm sorry.
What little you have, what few you have, because while you did have a troubled one, your mother cared for you very much and
Mhm.
and did try her best. You were
Mhm.
raised in a temple, and that smell of lavender incense maybe catches your nose.
Yep. Or like you know how like lavender oil is used in a lot of
Ooh,
different
yeah.
well,
Mm-hmm.
that was the first thing that came to mind was like I can see like a heavy use of like for a myriad of different reasons, like lavender oil being like pretty pertinent.
Yeah, I love that. And as that wafts past you, it hits Hakka.
Toasted coconut.
Toasted coconut. What a perfect one. You just
Amazing.
it catches you randomly off guard. You're like, what the
It-
fuck?
Yeah, it actually like catches him very off guard. Like, why the fuck is he smelling toasted coconut?
Kazador, you instantly recognize what this is, as you had the pleasure of drinking it maybe once before in your life. And you can tell me when and where if you believe so. But what is before you is ambrosia from the actual Mount Olympus itself.
Oh shit.
Functionally, you have heard that ambrosia restores the body and revitalizes you in a way that nothing else in the cosmos can. Imbibing, you know that imbibing too much of it will give you a sort of like daze and give you a almost hypnotized effect. And you know you can't imbibe more than once a day. However, one sip should be enough to restore even the most weakened caster or physical fighter. Should you drink this, you have a choice to either restore a spell slot of any level or two physical choices. One, to empower you, embolden you. All attacks have advantage for the next hour. Or to heal any wounds.
And there's just like a whole jug sitting here?
There are 5 jugs of it.
Oh, I see.
Oh my fucking god.
You do know the danger of imbibing more than once a day as being a mortal creature. It is dangerous, but it is nonetheless powerful. Even a sip is powerful.
I'm about to get lost in the sauce.
Kazador will just sort of like stare in awe for a moment as he's taken back to probably somewhere in like a war tent somewhere where he was, you know, planning strategy with other people in the Kasigi Empire, and some general or legate or something brought out a bottle of ambrosia they had somehow found, and the room tasted it, and that brings us back to the current moment, where Kazador just says, ambrosia.
All places.
Again, this is the vault of an archduke. I wouldn't be surprised if, well, anything were to show up in here. But it looks like there are 5 jugs of this ambrosia. It has quite a substantial rejuvenating effect. Energizing, even. But you mustn't drink more than just a few sips. We could partake of this now, prepare ourselves for the battles ahead, or we could keep this in mind.
If the instructions we were given are correct, the room behind the waterfall should give us a space to rest.
That should also be worth checking out before we proceed.
Rod nods.
In my opinion, we should save it before the fight. The final one.
Remind me,
The
do we
most
have
important.
a bag of holding among us at all?
Yeah, we could just pocket these.
Yeah. Just
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think we do. 1 second.
Yeah, I thought
We have
so.
to.
I think someone got one in their backstory.
I'm looking.
it ain't me. It
It
ain't
ain't
me.
me. Xoruk, while we're looking real quick, Xoruk, Rot, Vex, are any of the 3 of you looking at anything in particular?
I am.
Yeah.
I was checking out the statue here.
Yeah. It is a statue of a figure that you do not recognize. They hold aloft and balance like scales of law and hold a lamb in the other arm.
Does this look like a notable person of some kind? Is there like
Maybe a
placard?
religious check? Maybe a religion check would help you. There is no placard. They do look notable for certain. It is clearly a venerated statue, but there is no like placard or depiction of what it is.
Yes.
There's something almost fatherly about the figure, that and familiar about it that you can't help but feel, but you don't recognize it.
And like as I kind of move around it, because I imagine Vex would just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
kind of testing it out,
Uh,
getting a good
you-
peep of it. But does it
you-
move?
You feel like its eyes are watching you, but it doesn't seem to move. Staring at it for a while and comparing it to the other constructs you've seen, it doesn't have the mobile joints that the others do. It would be if it moves, it's a very different kind of magic than the other stuff that's used here. But a variety of jewelry sits at its feet, and a harp lays against the base.
Sure, I guess Vex will take note of that and kind of poke around, see what's there, see what's going on with the harp.
Going on with the harp. Do you strum it?
So like I could.
Ominous
It's
question.
just a question because if you're like messing with a harp, I just want to know.
No, yeah, I'm. Hold on, I'm gonna roll for myself if that's okay. I'm gonna roll a wisdom check, and depending
Because
on what I
it is a hand harp. Like it's smaller than a
right,
normal
but
harp,
like
but
I also recognize that things could be like magic items. So like, here's what
It's
we're
no
gonna do.
lyre. It's a heart.
true.
On an 11, I think Vex would not play it, but would like pick it up and look at it.
It is actually carved with runes you don't necessarily recognize, but you also they feel familiar. Looking at them, you almost hear a singing, and it's similar to when your Star Lancer speaks with you in its native language, Celestial.
Hmm. I'm looking at stuff here. Ah. Hey, you said that there's celestial on it or no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Vex would turn around and say, it appears that this harp has some sort of a celestial on it. I cannot read it, but if someone else can. And then they kind of hold it up, gesture.
Does anyone speak Celestial?
Nope.
Nope.
I can comprehend languages.
Ah.
I will do
Absolutely, go ahead. It reads, May the song of the heavens reach thine ears.
so. The song of the heavens reach thine ears. What could it mean?
I don't recognize that name, do I?
What names specifically?
I thought you said, unless audio processing just came and garbled up what you just said, I thought you said a name.
May the song of the heavens reach thine ears.
Yep, that was audio processing absolutely not functioning correctly.
All good.
Thanks.
I would say, regardless, I think if none of you have it written down, Xoruk, you would have a bag of holding with your level of experience. Like, I think I thought you did, but perhaps I am wrong.
I intended to take one. I don't have it on my character sheet, but
We will say that you have one. There has not been too much of a need for it as of this point, but I think Xoruk being like, I
Xoruk
have
secures
this.
the bag.
Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like we talked about it in your backstory.
What else is that in the vault? A bag of holding. Wow, convenient.
Oh, crazy. Oh, look, there's this. You actually look, there's this bag over here, and it's spilling gold out more than should be in it.
Wow.
Nonetheless, you can load the ambrosia in there. As you're finish loading the 5th bottle of jug of ambrosia, Kazador, the green jar, which is currently sealed, it has like these almost like swirls within it that when you're like looking out of the corner of your eye, when you catch it, it almost looks like serpents, like spiraling in the liquid. But when you look directly at it, it looks like nothing. It is some sort of a powerful catalyst of some kind, a magical catalyst of some kind. You cannot help but you have a sinking feeling in your stomach that it is intended to be imbibed.
Oh, God.
Did you find?
Appears to be some sort of potent magical catalyst. I think you have to drink it in order to get its effects imparted.
Oh. You think it's safe?
Sorry, one more time. What was that?
You think it's safe?
Kazador just sort of like laughs and like tilts his head from side to side. I haven't the foggiest idea of what this even is. All I know is there's some potent magical energies floating around inside of it.
Considering what we're up against, every bit could help.
Indeed. Throw it in the bag of holding.
Stuff it in the cornucopia.
Yeah.
Adrenaline rush.
Does anyone wish to grab or look at anything else in here?
I will. It might be cursed, but fuck it. I'll pick up the sword.
You pick up the sword. It is very heavy. What's your strength?
Hakka's pretty strong, but his arms are like the weakest. He's at 16 strength.
You are just barely able to wield it, and you kind of have to put it in your teeth and like spin it around using your legs. And you feel like you can. You actually feel like just with your strength specifically, and despite a lack of proficiency that you would expect, it functions more like a club than it does an actual blade. And functionally, it's a great club for the sake of proficiencies.
Okay.
Which means you could wield it.
Because it's kind of cool, he's just gonna like drag it. Like, it's terrible for swords to do, but he's gonna drag it along the ground, like the tip.
Absolutely,
just, like,
yeah.
Carry it, like the sword's pointed backwards, and he's just gonna drag it along. Is there anything magical about it, or?
It's hard to say, but as it scrapes along the ground, it doesn't seem to dull the edge.
I don't think I have Identify. That's not a cleric spell.
You have Indemnify?
Darn.
We are in hell, so there should be a place to do that.
Here is the stats for the weapon.
Okay.
Oh
Damn,
shit.
that was a
The
joke.
Demon
That was a joke for Leah.
Slayer? Oh my fucking god.
Damage from this weapon cannot be resisted or negated. Holy shit.
What the fuck? Okay.
You are taking damage. Do not resist.
Resistance is futile.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it has one additional effect on it. I forgot to put this. I'm just going to put it like this.
Oh, it has the
Oh my
the
God.
reckless attack. Oh my god.
Yes, yeah. You can reckless attack while wielding this weapon.
Now, is it plus
Oh my
3 to
God.
hit and damage, or just plus 3 to hit?
Plus 3 to hit and damage. So, like,
yeah.
that is to your normal melee attack
Okay.
roll.
Jesus Christ.
It is the
okay.
magical bonus plus 3.
Yeah, magical bonus.
Okay.
Except for this is not magical. Just to be very clear, this is not a magical weapon. It just has these properties.
It's just built like that. Okay.
Okay.
Feels different.
Yeah.
So even though they're
Which
like,
means we
you
can
know,
get it enchanted to be even.
exactly, but immunity to damage from non-magical items does not function because of the secondary effect on this. So
Somebody just infused a soul into it. It's fine.
pretty much, probably.
Yeah, probably.
They're really into it.
Why does
They
it
were
have
really
this
into it
weird
though, so
power
it's
if
fine.
It's not
Yeah, yeah.
magic. That's a
Yeah.
human soul.
Yeah, Hakka is dragging it like he's got it's pointed backwards in one hand, and he's just dragging it, and he's just like, it's not exactly my style, but I could get used to it.
Vex, you were going to look at something.
Beyond so we've looked at the jars, we've looked at the harp and the statue, we've looked at the sword. Is there anything else we haven't touched on yet?
There's the jewelry, which without a detect magic of some kind would be hard to identify something. There's the pile of like of material, of like smelting material, and then the pile of gold. But you know, that's all. You imagine if you succeed, you can come back for a lot of that.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be Vex has the mindset that that's a later problem, considering especially because they don't have detect magic or identify. It just looks like loot. It looks like loot to them.
You can't help but feel like the harp is like it is probably magical.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Considering it's got fancy text about the song reaching the heavens. Oh yeah, like there's we have the gut instinct, but I cannot confirm nor deny as that is not.
I assume you take it. I assume you take it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Okay. Rot, Xoruk, do either of you want to look at anything in here?
Xoruk has but one set of eyes and one heart that treasures something that walked into the room with them. Is no mind for what's around him.
Fair enough. Very fitting.
I love my wife.
I love my wife.
My thespian.
Yeah, thespian.
Yeah.
Xoruk really likes actors.
Is he gay or European? Sorry.
Are you fine? Rob would be curious to see in the material pile, just mainly because they don't they find it awkward for like something like that to be among like so many treasures.
Oh, right. You checking this out? Roll me just a. This is like an empathy check, or like just wisdom plus proficiency, because it is like a magical connection reaching out to you.
Alrighty, so that's basically a save. So wisdom save for a 23.
As you reach out and touch it, whatever this material is whispers to you. It speaks to you. It offers its secrets to you. And this material, the knowledge, not really yours, and it's not really even like functionally you can really explain this, but a feeling of something pre-primordial, pre-divine is about this material. A singular word comes to mind to describe it. Titanite.
Oh.
Oh.
Fuck is that?
A very powerful material. I'll just say that.
Rod looks back once again at Kazador. Kazador, this is Titanite.
Would I know what that is?
This would be a history check, actually. Or a religion check. I would allow religion as well. And anyone in the room is welcome to roll it because they would hear that out loud.
That is a 30.
Jesus.
Hakka with a 20. Titanite is a stuff of legends. Before the gods, there were these things called titans, and Titanite is supposedly their bones carved down into workable material, like petrified pre-god bones carved down into workable material. Kazador, everything that I said to Hakka is, as far as you know, correct, but you also know a bit more about the properties of it. It is heavily coveted. Wars have been fought over it across multiple different planes. Different actual wars in the celestial plane, like in the astral sea, Star Wars have been fought over this. Because I was going to say it, and I was like, I avoided it, but then I was like, you know what, I'll lean back into it.
And it's like some kind of Star War.
It has both. It has both the properties of adamant adamantine weapons or materials, and mithril materials, and
Wait, what?
it is stupidly easy to enchant.
Holy shit! And he's just got blocks
It
of it
is-
here.
It makes
is-
sense. Like you can mix metals in real life, like mix ores into real life to make stronger steel or make stronger metals.
You know that there's actually a historical theory that mithril and adamantine come from titanite, but just where the ores have separated over time.
Huh.
But it essentially has the properties of traditional, like, cold. If this were 3.5, it had cold iron properties, mithril, adamantine, and silver properties. It has the properties of essentially any other magical metal property. It is, and you know, it is stupidly easy to enchant.
So this is some good stuff.
Yup.
I don't see the point in us carrying it all with us, because at the end of the day, we're just gonna unseat Dispater anyway, and all of this.
Yeah,
will become,
if you
all of this
succeed,
will
you can
become-
probably take this. Yeah.
all of this will become Vexes anyway, so we can probably just leave that there.
True. Very, very true.
This is some incredibly powerful material, but I don't see how it can help us now.
No, I suppose that it would only slow us down unless, of course, we tried to use it for, like, blunt force trauma.
I got the blood force right here.
Load all of it into the bag of holding and then turn it inside out. Make a few unstoppable blocks of shrapnel.
Night bomb. Jesus Christ.
With the titanite and gold and probably the armor, as it would take a long time to strap it on, I assume being left behind but saved for later. Is there anything else anyone wishes to do here?
I don't think there's anything else, right?
I think we checked everything.
We got the jugs, right?
Jugs
Oh,
are
we got the jugs.
Jugs are got, Jar is got, Sword is got, Lyre is got.
Check out my
Alright.
bountiful jugs.
God, I am dragging a sword tipped down, and just
By-
I have a cloak of billowing. This
By
fucking
your
rules.
jaws, too. Like, you are full on, like, dino blading this.
I like to think when he's not using it, he can like drag it with one hand.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough, I like that, that makes sense. Making your way back down the stairs, as I will focus ping you all back here, you step through the waterfall, and you find, actually, as you reach a hand towards it, the waters almost reactively part, as if expecting someone to walk through. And when you step in, you find a rather comfy room. A fire crackles in the corner, but the heat in here is warm, devil warm, so hotter than is comfortable for most of you. But it is not oppressive, it is not melting. A large circular table with a variety of what look like apples sit in a bowl sat atop it. A tea kettle actually sits over the fire and is not fully ready yet, but seems to have a little trickle of steam curling out of it. There's a wooden shelf with a bunch of different materials inside it, just resting on it with little labeled jars and everything. And on the far side is it looks like an archway with this red paned glass in it. A window, but floor to ceiling sized. Gorgeous single pane of glass. And looking, arms crossed behind his back, out it kind of turns to face you all and smiles warmly at the group of you.
Oh.
1 second.
Magic
Has-
mirror.
Oh,
For
fuck.
fuck's sake.
The follower is in this resting room as well. The Homewreckers, please come, sit.
What makes you think we want to have your company?
I do not, but I assume you are here to rest. I imagine our company cannot be kept civilly for any extended period of time. I will leave post-haste. However, I'd like to... kind of smiles across the group of you. I'd like to offer you one last chance to join me, Kazador.
Hakka just rolls his eyes.
I've seen your schemes for what they are, follower. I will not aid you in usurping the natural order this way.
This way? No, not at all. These devils merely wish to co-opt my plans, bastardizing them for their own. Ahriman is not the worm he once was. The serpent Asmodeus has spent too much time hiding in his pit. No, I wish you to stop them. Rush up the tower, slay Dispater, be the heroes. This change should not happen. But if you join me, Kazador, you may impose your view of law and order on those planes in which you would have purview over. Don't you understand? You can be the one to say how things go.
I know all too keenly the kinds of things that men are capable of when they have all the power in one place.
Maybe if I explain to you your futility, you will see the light. Even if you say no, even if you gather an army and sail about the cosmos, even if you gain allies and we have some great conflict on the edge of the galaxy, yours versus mine, and you win, my plans will still see their end. May not by me, but when I die, the threads of magic the serpents gave me will pass to another, and when you die, the same will happen, and there is nothing that can be done to escape it. I may fail, but another will succeed. So go, stop Dispater and Ahriman in their plot. Stop me if you will, but you will not escape this cycle. And you will not escape your fate. The fate of the cosmos. No, I will beat you. I will be your doom. And they reach towards the pane of glass and they wrench down it. And a portal in the realms itself cuts open. One that you've only seen once before. One that was placed by the Mind Flayer that you've met all the way back in
The Gnosis Cluster.
the Gnosis Cluster. A rip in reality unlike anything you've ever seen, except for maybe one other place. And as they begin to step through, they look back. I await our inevitable conclusion, Kazador. And as they step through and the tear in reality cuts between them, him somehow able to bypass the laws of Dis itself. He leaves, but in that last moment before it blips, shunted out to face you all one more time, a pasty white mind flayer erupts from the portal. And we're going to pick up there next time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Alright.
shit.
Damn.
The gauntlet.
Also,
has
I was
been
ready for all of
thrown.
us. Yeah, I was ready for all of us, just like the follower appears, and just everybody started swinging. But no.
I mean, I was sort of jarred to see him.
I know.
I was resisting the urge to interrupt his evil monologue so bad.
Yeah.
If any of you had wanted to, by the way, I would have been so down for it. Like, I just want you to know, whenever I'm talking like that, you are always welcome to interrupt me. I'm never meaning to, like, monologue at you.
The
If you ever
assertive
want
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
not even the fact that like you monologuing as a it's you know the evil villain that will sit there
Mhm.
and they'll evil monologue
And they'll
and they'll
pontificate
take
at
20
you.
minutes
Yeah.
in doing so, and you're just like, I could just hit you in the face right now.
I love it. I love it when the villains get their monologues. It's even better to see it all come crashing down later.
I can't speak for everyone else,
right.
but Xoruk would not act until Kazador acted or told us to act.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no,
I
absolutely.
had stuff in place for that. Like, yeah, we would have been narratively fine. I just want you to know I never have an issue with that. But
Yeah.
that is, in fact, where we're going to call it for today, as the showdown with the Mind Flayer Illin, right before the final doors to face Dispater, is where we leave off.
Oh, bastard man.
Mm.
Well,
One word.
folks, an exciting
Wow.
episode full of ups and more ups, it seems. 'Cause we sort of
God.
glid through. Glid? Is that the right word?
Glowed.
Glided? Glowed?
Easy.
We
Gleed.
slid through that easily.
We swoosed right in.
You really did. That
we-
that was clean as fuck. Creative solutions all around. Great job,
It was
y'all.
a combination of good rolls and good thinking that really. How much
What-
damage did we even take among our whole group? Like less than 20?
Not a
I think it
lot.
was just me.
I have taken no damage.
Yeah. Also, Leah, if we start the session with 0 hero points, we
You get one back.
now.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 hero point to do a backflip.
Let's
All right, go for it. Go for it.
14.
14. You almost fall over, but you landed at the last
Wait.
second. And when we
Wait,
roll
follower,
initiative,
what's this?
I'm gonna give you advantage on your initiative as Illin is like stunned.
Dylan is
coming
stunned.
out.
Amazing.
Now, crew of the Homewrecker, you will. Oh, sick flip!
You're fucking stunting on me.
He pogs.
Oh my! How does a mind flayer pog?
We'll find out next time on Kazador's Guide. But for now, let's go around the horn and de-introduce everybody here, starting with TheropodArt.
Hi, hello. It's me. I guess I'm playing Dino Blade now. I guess that's the character now.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Y'all know where to find me. I said all the stuff at the beginning. Blue Sky, Tumblr, all the stuff.
Yeah.
Streaming soon, doing commissions. Y'all know what it is. Vecna Tuesdays.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we've got XanillisGrimm.
Hey, that's me. I already shilled earlier. But first off, happy International Work Day, everyone. Or Workers' Day, I should say, everyone. Secondly, you can catch everything I do and when I do it over on my Blue Sky, XanillisGrimm, where I post all of that nonsense. And lastly, if no one's told you I love you today, allow me to be the first. I love you very much. Thank you for spending your time with us. And that's me.
Right on. Up next, we've got Tixdixl.
That's me. We got streams. We got Sunday at Burnout Vaughn's channel. We got something on Monday at the Amusing Thalia's channel. And then we're back here on Friday for another episode of this. That's all I got going on. But again, great session
penultimate.
tonight. And thank you for having me.
Hell yeah. Up next, we've got Citric King.
Hello, I'm Citric. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Citric King. Everywhere being mainly Blue Sky and then all the rest. Unfortunately, I remain to be a very busy boy, so not a lot happening on my end, but keep an eye out. Things are coming in the future, but the future has just decided to not get here yet. But yeah, that's all I have on my end for now.
Excellent. And that'll bring us to our wonderful DM, Amusing Thalia.
Hi, I just want to quickly throw this reminder at the end in case people miss it at the beginning. But just a reminder that this campaign will be wrapping up not next session, but the session after. Next session is the penultimate session. If you have any questions, you can always reach out and ping me. That this is a group decision, and I don't want anyone to harass anyone in this group. Everything's all good. We're all still friends. I want to thank my players once again for being here and for engaging really hard with this last little stretch here. And I hope we all enjoy what we have left of this. And I also want to thank you for spending whatever little time that you have here on this plane here with us today, and whatever day you listen to us. Thank you for joining us. I am Leah. You can find me in various places all around my various friends' channel and mine at Amusing Thalia on various days. I will see you on my channel on Monday and on Burnout Vaughn's channel on Sunday if you wish to be there. And none of this could be possible without our one, our only, our host, Connor DistortionDevil.
Hey, that's me.
And hey, that's you.
I mean, you're already here. If you weren't watching this live on twitch.tv/DistortionDevil, then you're probably watching this on youtube.com/DevilsAndDiceRolls or patreon.com/DevilsAndDiceRolls. Actually, you're not going to be watching this on patreon.com/DevilsAndDiceRolls anymore because I'm uploading same day, or basically same day, as soon as Twitch's 24-hour VOD withholding period is over, to the Devils and Dice Rolls YouTube channel. That's right. VODs are no longer going to be timed exclusives, just because I really don't see the point of it much.
Fair.
And to be honest, it never really was. So yes, in lieu of that, I'm going to be doing some monthly stuff for patrons. So whenever I get all of that figured out, be sure and tune into the Discord, because that's where most of this will be being done anyway. And yeah. That's basically about it for me. This episode of Kazador's Guide to the Cosmos is brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery.
Beard sorcery.
That's right. For the bewhiskered person in your life, check out Beard Sorcery. I've been using Beard Sorcery products for a good long while now, and my beard is so silky soft. It smells fantastic, and most importantly to me, it feels great, and the skin underneath is not itchy or flaky. And that is all thanks to the fine products over at beardsorcery.com. And you can use code DistortionDevil and you can save 10% when you shop online at beardsorcery.com. As well, check out Bones Coffee Company. Bones Coffee Company has a vast selection of different flavors of coffees, different regions of the world that coffees can come from as well. If you're a coffee connoisseur. And they also come in however you take your coffee, such as pre-grounds. If you want to grind your own beans, they have whole beans. If you have a Keurig, they've got K-Cups. They've even got canned cold brew, which I can confirm is quite delicious. And if that sounds up your alley, head on over to bonescoffee.com, use code DistortionDevil, and you can save 10% when you shop online. And we couldn't keep doing this week in, week out, without bits and subs from viewers like you. From viewers such as Miss Tweetums, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Skeletalpha and Tixdixl.
Thank you.
And with
Look at
that, let's see where we can take this crazy party. Who's streaming at the moment?
I see a Bosco.
Bosco streaming.
I see Cringe Kobold is doing stuff.
Cringe Kobold.
Cove the Beach Goblin, Zomicite.
Who's got the least amount?
Zomicite with one
Yeah.
viewer. I'll grab their Twitch if we want to do that.
Sure, yeah. Let's read
All right.
Zymosite.
All right, I'm gonna put them in chat or Discord chat. There you go. That one.
They're one of my players. They're very good people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Treat them with
Slay
kindness.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. What is the raid message?
Homewreckers!
Sure.
Really are. Fucking tearing through this place.
Oh, yeah. Our raid message will be Homewreckers. Oh. Wait a minute. I accidentally typed the raid message and the Twitch handle in the same...
Oh yeah, that doesn't work. You got it. Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
that's-
Raid message is Homewreckers. Alright, folks. Take care, rest well. I'll see you in a little bit here. We're going to be playing some Sonic Racing Crossworlds for the free weekend for Friday Funhouse.
Heck
But
yeah.
for now, thank you so much for stopping by for this episode of Kazador's Guide to the Cosmos. As always, take care, rest well, and have a goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.